Welcome in. Hopefully, the stream starts on both YouTube and Twitch. Hopefully, everybody's having a delightful Saturday. If you are over in Australia, it may be Sunday for you now, in which case, welcome in. And hope you're having a good Sunday. But as far as I'm concerned, for me, it is Saturday. So, hope everybody's doing okay. Refresh Twitch. The image is not showing up on Twitch. There we go. All right. Let's get over to our Risk game. And let's turn the sounds on. And let's let everybody have a delightful day. What's up, Jean? Welcome in, man. My, the multi-stream chat. Twitch is not showing up over there, so I guess I will leave it in YouTube chat. And I'll just have to keep an eye on Twitch if we get anybody in from Twitch. But how you doing, Jean? Good to see you. Welcome in. We're playing as a green player. Out of the second position, let's see where orange goes. We got a little bit of middle play here. We can play up in Scandi. 1 point hold for blue over here. Orange goes there. I got quite a bit of material down here, but I don't like that. I just feel like black is going to go here even if I go on this bonus. We'll play for Scandi. Why not? We're playing Expo. This should be a pretty easy turn one take for all of this up here anyway. So I'll let black take the 3 here. You're not getting any picture. Refresh? I don't know. I see it. I see it on my other screen there. Yo, what's up? Is it mate of or Mateo? I'm going to call you Mateo unless you correct me. What's up, Mateo? Welcome in. I see it on YouTube, John. Is it just me? Am I the only one? Not getting any picture. I recommend refreshing. I see it over on my YouTube instance there. Blue does not take this. Oh, unless somebody capped here. Right, like orange may be turn 1 rolled somebody's capital. Oh, they absolutely did. They absolutely turn 1 rolled somebody's capital. I mean, right? Like, why wouldn't I? Oh, he quit. I got bad dice there. This is going to roll me. This actually doesn't help me very much. The bot is going to hit this back. Well, whatever. He messed up his fortify. I thought he had hit a cap. I misjudged that badly. Yo, what's up, Brian Mine? Welcome in. Oh, black capped here. I guess that's fair. Play up to 3. It's not a bad play. I wish I didn't lose anything here. If I don't lose anything, this likely doesn't have enough to hit me. It could still fail. It could fail the... I mean, it'll either be an 11 or... Well, I guess what you hope happens is you hope it stacks some on the 2 here. I don't know. There's a chance I hold this. It's not a bad spot if I do. Because he rolled up to the right first and then hit here, right? So I don't see how much he loses if there was a cap here that he hit. Unfortunately, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I still have my position, right? If I didn't have a 6 here, if this was only a 4 cap, I probably wouldn't have done that. But yeah, so Brian, I don't post on. I don't generally post actual videos on Saturday and Sunday. I used to do daily videos. Ooh, he doesn't hit yellow. Interesting. I used to do daily videos every single day. Now we only do weekday videos. I try to stream on the weekends if I can. Like the stream? Yeah, exactly. Full agree. Like the stream. No Fergus cam? What are we even doing here? VB, we got... oh, wait. He actually just rolled up. We might have a Fergus cam in a minute. Might have a Fergus cam in a minute. It depends on if he wants to go hop on the computer. I'll put one up if he does. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. I was like, if it stacks here, I got a chance. This 7 might even roll up. No, it still rolls here. And it wins with flying colors. Wow. the cap, it actually rolled a 7-on-4 cap roll and positive rolled, which is so frustrating. Oh, well. We know that's empty. If somebody's capped here in Alps, that is brutal for me. I can't even really take this bonus right away. I don't want to... Oh, maybe I slow roll this. I don't think he has this. Get out of the way of... Okay. 75% roll doesn't get a single troop off of this spot. I'm going to wait to take Scandi because I think black has the bonus here, and I don't want to risk leaving my cap too weak. Orange is probably going to expand north. This is interesting. I don't know where blue is, but I'm surprised blue passed up on this spot here. Maybe they thought somebody would cap behind them, but it's not a bad spot for the 1-point hold. You were just wanting to see more? Well, here we are. Here we go. Here you are. You got more? Fergus is up there. Give me a second. I'll pop the Fergus cam on. Oh, this is just tragic. I mean, I'm not going to let you hold there. So, good luck with that, Chief. All right, let's see how this looks. I mean, if he sat down, you guys would be able to see him. He's headless. Ferg, sit down, pal. I also don't know how blue doesn't bring those troops back to capital. Like, I'm not going to let you hold up here. I'd be foolish to do that. Because if you're going to break this spot anyway, wasn't he the one that I hit in Finland? Wasn't blue the one I hit in Finland? Yeah, so you already knew I was trying to play for this. That's obnoxious. I mean, that's so annoying. Unfortunately, black is super dangerous in the middle of the board. I hope that, honestly, since orange is a bot, yeah, like, take all of this, man. No, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we wanted at all. Don't want it placing behind me. Bad start, though. I mean, the bot rolling the capital with a 7 stack and going positive is just tragic. Really, truly tragic. But yeah, I'm not playing nice up here. At this point, I might as well just kill guard orange. Why not? What helped you get the name Fergus? So our other cat is Seamus. And we were trying to think of Irish names that went with Seamus. Because Fergus is younger than Seamus. When we got him, we thought Fergus sounded funny. A little bit interesting. Now he's actually full defending here. Pink has quit. Yellow... We got 6 last turn, but they probably have that bonus. Black... Oh, black got completely broken. I assume black retaliated into pink. And that's what happened there. Now, blue's... I don't think blue has any troops on capital. Based off of this behavior, I don't think they have anything on cap. So, I was like, all right, kill guard orange unless blue hits me here. Or if blue hits me here, but... I don't think at this point with how much the bot's about to be getting, assuming it still has his cap, like it should just let it expand across the board. I could try to take Central Europe first, but with a double bot play, I'm almost better off just keeping my cap strong, waiting for the bots to trade ahead of me, and getting more off of it that way. But if my cap stays open, I take the rest of my pocket, call it a day. Yellow's likely going to expand up into Spain, eventually taking Orange's capital. So I just need to protect myself. I don't think the blue player is very good. I mean, the fact that we saw 10 here, they keep the 6 here. They split the fortify up into this position. I really don't think they have much of anything on capital. I probably could have kept going and stolen it. And if they aggress me, I might do that. But I have a trade in, but I don't want to do that until the trades start coming in. Put them in a spot that's weaker. Yo, Hart, what's up? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, we got Fergus Cam. I mean, you guys are currently getting him licking himself, which is... Cat's got to stay clean, man. I don't know. But... happens. Yellow's playing kind of slowly here. I assume black will end up with pink's cap. Would be my guess. Or yellow. Yellow might. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to see somebody with 2 caps to start this turn. It's only 1, but orange gets 11. This is stacking on. This is not what we want up here. It's really not what we want. Unless it rolls backwards. That hits me. Yeah, I don't think I even want to roll here. I don't I don't like that the bots just place next to stuff to place next to stuff. I'll hit this. I don't think it should lose me too many troops. I spoke too soon. Oh, now blue can take my cap because we just lost 7 on a 6. I didn't want the bot to keep stacking here because it's not going to help me long term. Yeah, so blue will get 13. 18 on 10 could easily roll me here. Although I don't think they have much on cap, so. Wouldn't be surprised to see a break here. If I get broken here, I don't retaliate right away. Or maybe I do. Because, again, they might not have a capital. I could even hit the cap and leave it undefended just to reduce him 2 extra troops. Immediately hits me. Had plenty of attack options in here and hits me first. I get it. Because they're like, oh, green broke me. But green broke you because you broke green first. But I hope everybody's having a good day. If you are, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Yo, El Sky, what's up? It is first game of the day. It was a rough start. We stole a cap early, and then the player quit, and then the player's bot managed to roll the cap out, which was a wee bit frustrating. I really don't know why orange isn't rolling up here more. It's a very bizarre bot behavior. Somebody has lost their capital. That was pink. Yeah, black took pink's capital. Call that Korean pop group Blackpink. That was stupid. All right, hopefully orange sets pink. Pink actually traded already. If I can get orange to trade early, that's good too. There's some grounds to stand on with an early trade from myself. I'm not going to do it. I want blue to make a mistake, really, is really what I'm hoping for. This will probably hit. I'm probably going to have to hit black here. Because this should clear me. Yeah, my only attack is straight down. Okay. I'm not going to set in yet. There's a chance black or blue or yellow trades early. I don't like that everywhere I attack, it's the blue player, but it is what it is. Now, we know pink was actually in Sevastopol, so if somebody goes for the pink elimination and fails it, we know that that's there, but blue also is aware that that's there. And yellow, or no, yellow's not. I had this territory originally. Lord Deox, what's up? Evening, first time catching the stream. Welcome in. And Gavin's here. How you doing, Gavin? Welcome in. I don't stream that frequently. I don't actually know why I'm on this side of the screen. Let me move myself over. That way you can see the chat without having to try to read it through me. The cat, he's oh, is he settling in? Oh no. NSFW going for the business. No, he's doing his front legs now, but it's a funny guy. Where are the other caps? We got blue is somewhere here in Russia. I didn't see it when I had Roskila. So it's not Petro, it's not Kharkiv. I think it's either Russia or Moscow. Could be one of these back here too. But Black's capital is Romania. Pink's is somewhere down here in North Africa. Yellow's is Sahara Desert, and the orange cap is Gascony. So I know each of the caps. I know 4 of them, like obviously my own, and then black, yellow, and orange. I don't know pink exactly. Pink original, that is. It's owned by black now, or blue original, but I have a general idea of where both of those are. Hodor. 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 Hold the door. Hold the door. Poor guy. Hodor didn't deserve it, man. All right, we got the artillery trade. Spoiler alert. I don't know. I feel like if you haven't watched Game of Thrones at this point, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, what's up, Adam? Welcome in, man. Good to see you. Orange is only getting 9 now. I think orange must have this up here. Yellow stole the cap here. Yeah, yellow's getting 19. So it's going to be a battle between yellow and black. And that's why the more that blue aggresses me, the worse that this is going to end up going for me throughout this game. And him, mind you, because there's just not a lot of benefit to the 2 of us hitting each other. I'm going to take this. I imagine I get broken by orange. But I'm trying to play like a little bit safe. I assume black will knock orange out of this position. They might not, but I might as well try to pick up an extra bonus. Trading in the artillery gives us 1 right back, which is good. Does it tell me which cards I traded? I'd love to know. No, it doesn't. Because if I traded the Marseille card and then immediately got it back, that'd be pretty great. Adam says, can't stay long. I'm at my sister's grad party, but I can't wait to watch back the stream. I appreciate that, Adam, and thanks for stopping in. Your message is read. You are understood. Don't you worry. Gavin, you're watching Game of Thrones for the 4th time. Interesting.
No.
Yo, INXS fan. Welcome in. Thank you very much. Oh, right. It's in excess. That's how that's pronounced. I knew that. Don't you worry. In excess fan. I got it. We're not. I remembered. I said it first, but I remember. We're good. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. And thanks for the follow on Twitch. It's even quieter over here than the dark side. I'm not sure what you mean. Quieter. Is that is that a quote? Is that I don't know the band, I'm going to be honest. So, like I know that they're called In Excess, but I don't know any of their songs. Yeah, Adam's right. Like and subscribe. Appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, appreciate you. All right, let's see. We're already up to the 23 trade. I don't love blue stacking on me. This is the dark side. YouTube's the dark side. Is that what you're saying? Do you also remember it's me? What do you mean? Is you watching Game of Thrones a 4th time make sense? Yo, what's up, Pixel Mike? Welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, I can stream until like 5 Eastern time max. We're getting hot pot with some friends tonight. Should be fun. But that is happening later, and I have to drive to it, so yeah. I have a cutoff time. I don't always have a cutoff time. We had a cutoff time today. Orange is getting 5. It doesn't have a capital. I think it just has Iceland. And then obviously we see its presence in here. Could be territory count as well. Definitely don't want to trade. I'd like to gain vision of St. Petersburg to see if blue is there. So I am going to hit this. Right here. Wow. Yeah, this player, guys, blue player, 0 troops on cap. There is a 100% chance that this player doesn't have any troops on cap. Or if they do, it's like no more than like 5, 8 maybe. They've been getting 13 each turn. So they might have a little bit more on cap, but this is way too much to be off cap in my opinion. I'm glad I checked this though. Black is getting 19. So black has double capital +4, double +4 +3 maybe? Or is that too many? This is 8, 11. No, that's too many, I think. These are all, this is only 2 territories. There's a blizzard there. 6, 11. It would depend on how much of Orient they have. Remember, pink is in here unless blue knocked them out of there. So I could theoretically, if orange and pink both don't trade, there's a world here. Is this player gonna break me? Yep. It's like clockwork with these guys, man. They can't, nobody else is allowed to hold a bonus. You're just not allowed. It's orange here, but he doesn't have the troop. He already blocked his pathing off from hitting orange on the other side. So you're just picking a fight with yellow? Unless he's looking for pink. Pink's over here on the right-hand side. I'm pretty sure pink is behind black. And it sets. All right. So if orange doesn't trade, if yellow doesn't eliminate orange and orange doesn't trade, we will go and try to take out orange. It's going to depend on if orange gets 3 troops or not. If orange gets 3, then we'll know yellow knocks orange out of top left. And then we can check down through Italy, and then we should have orange. We know orange is sitting on Poland because blue just completely bypassed that. Very interesting. And I think yellow, I mean, it depends on yellow's memory, right? Like if yellow's got a good enough memory, they'll know that orange is, they had Lithuania, yellow did. They would have been able to see orange here. Very interesting. What is it that makes a good capital and risk? Well, I'll admit, mine wasn't very good up here. I know that they basically initial strength, right? So if you're later in the turn order, which I wasn't, but if you're later in the turn order, capping on a 1 will only make your cap 4. If you're next to other people's material that's greater than 1, it's very risky to do that. Orange still gets 5. So orange has, if it doesn't set though, I'm hunting it anyway, right? Pink already traded. We get 30-something troops here. We know that we got to hit it over here. We got to be able to cut through yellow. There's a world where yellow kill guards this perfectly adequately. So I got to be careful, but I am going to go for it. Basically, I'm going to send like 14 over here. That should be enough. Right there. Oh, shoot. He's in the way. I didn't realize he stepped in the way. I didn't think he got this far. I thought he went down. Okay. Well, let's go steal his cap then. Part of this choice by me was to distract this player enough into potentially feeding this elimination. Black actually can get this. I didn't have the juice to hit through this. I assume, yeah, well played. It's 5 cards. It's really well played. Blue's also super weak now. There's a world here where blue doesn't trade. They open up my cap here and this cap down here and get themselves eliminated. That's a great play by black. Double trade. If blue sets, we're in trouble. It's like the 88 trade already. The 51 and 67 go off the board. If they don't set, we've got a chance. But completely undefended capital back here. Not surprised by that at all. Oh, see, actually, he'd be wise to just take blue out. I don't think he realizes how many troops blue has up here. He almost hope he paths it. Oh, he gets it. Well played. I mean, this is really well played by black. See what you get for being a potato, blue. Exactly. Blue is also off my Arbor Day card list. But yeah, Lord Deox, it's positioning. Why wouldn't you target yellow here? Why would you take this from me? This is actually not, oh, they're going to be on 5 next turn anyway. I don't particularly like this play by black. Yellow needs to get on his horse. I don't agree with this play. And it goes negative. I disagree with that play. I'm all out of juice. Oh well. Question is, did this stay here? I wouldn't be surprised if this stack fortified away. I don't set off of pink, though, so there's not really any point. We basically need yellow to go ham here. I'm dead either way. I actually think it's probably, with black moving directly behind me, he's very quick, but it's probably in my best interest to just spread myself out as much as possible and try to hide some of my material somewhere. In a spot where he doesn't think to send enough. I don't think yellow's going to do enough here, even with the big trade in. So I guess black hitting this now, he either hits it now or he hits it later. It doesn't really matter. We're probably getting third here. I hope to play the new maps. We'll see. Blue fed the whole game to black. Pretty much. Pretty much. Well, to be fair, Al, a part of the problem is they either fed it to black or they fed it to me, right? Like, they sat in front of orange. I didn't have enough to get through it. If they weren't in front of it, then I get the 5 cards off of it and can probably get their elimination the same way. Yeah, we're likely cooked here. I'm not even sure where I can hide this. Yeah, no trading. Oh well. Yellow did absolutely nothing there. Just nothing of use. Like as yellow, you hit the 20 here. Break the player over here. I don't really know what you're doing. This was a weird distribution of troops by black, by the way, because they don't eliminate me here. They've messed this up. They actually just let yellow back into the game. Unless they have troops to blast through the 25 or the 36 here. Which it seems they might have. They're attacking so fast. Yeah, there it is. Well played. Black's master or grandmaster. Nobody attacks that quickly without being that rank. It's just, I mean, that's the problem with this game. You sometimes just get the worst neighbors possible. The blue player was just simply not the proper neighbor to have near me. Yeah, master level player. Player's super quick. It happens. Can't win them all. Ain't that right, pal? That was fast, Adam. I actually lost. I came in third. We lost rank points for that. If that player was GM, we would have probably been fine. That's the power of exponential, though, man. I like per player a little bit better because you can feed it, but it ramps up not quite so quickly, so you can recover if somebody does get ahead. Blue is getting nothing from me for Columbus Day. That's a choice of a holiday. Hopping in and out. No worries. No worries. Almost got another lobby already, man. Anybody else say anything? Yo, what's up, Noah? Welcome in. Sad to see you lose, but neat to see you lose. Do people think I don't ever lose? I've uploaded losses. It happens. I do win more than half the games I play, but it's not like I mean, sometimes you just lose, right? I've complained about the dice enough in this game to know that sometimes you just lose. It happens. All right, we got another one rolling here. We're playing a Risk's largest map. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another C Money YouTube stream and Twitch. We're on both of them. I'm your host, C Money. And today, yo, what's up, EG? Welcome in, man. Losing is rarer for you than me. Fair enough. I mean, there's people who are even, you know, I would gotta be careful not to word this badly. There are people who are even better than me at this game who lose even less frequently. All right, I actually really like this 2 here. Now this one maybe shows a little bit more ownership of this bonus back here. We could get red capping on this 1, which would be a little bit unfortunate. But this 2 gives me vision on this line up through here. It cuts off the boat line and anything into this pocket other than up through the top. It's actually a 2-point hold over this entire back area, which is part of the Kingston bonus and then all of Chocolate Bay and Southern Bluff. I might get somebody in here with me. The fact that we don't see a lot of blue, so I'm not surprised that I don't see blue's capital. Don't see red. That's actually really good because that means red's not here. I'm going to go on this 2. I think this 2 is a good spot. Allows me to play for the boat if I need to. But more importantly, it lets me play quickly for the Southern Bluff +3. I can have a 6 to start, right? Like we just roll through the bonus here, fortify the 1 up. We've got a 6 on cap to begin our game. I don't have a lot of vision back here. There could be somebody on the backside of this bonus, which would be a little bit unfortunate. But I think it gives me enough positioning to pivot into other spots. There's other caps on this board. Like this 2 here is not bad. But I want, like, I either want full vision on the bonus I'm going to play for, or just like the bonus I don't want to be strong enough where I can just pivot, right? I want a spot I can pivot. I think if I capped here, I try to either play for the +7 in Mercenary Hire or the +4 in Salty Phantom, but I don't have full vision on either of these bonuses. I'm missing, 1 in here that could easily be a capital. We see purple and orange and obviously pink likely won't cap next to us. They might go on like the 2 here. We actually don't see them, but that's fine. So 2 opponent capitals of the 5 accounted for. Obviously my own accounted for. But yeah, this is Port Royal. It is one territory larger than airship. We got blue over here. Don't love this. Although if they attack into here, I don't mind them wasting material behind me. Like if they're capped up top and they hit stuff in here, I don't have an issue with that. Because they're not going to get this bonus right away. And they fortify back. That's good to see. That's really, really good to see. Oh, no. Okay. All right. That was risky. Red picked what I would consider a weird cap spot on gun ports. At that point, just cap 4 mast. It's a better spot. I do think we're going to have to bring more into capital here. We will start with 7. He pulls away. I'm going to put... Well, what do I have here? Is a 6 going to hold up against a +4 in territory? Maybe. I'm going to put 1 here. I'll have it as a 7 cap. I might have to hit stuff down this line. Blue has more of this back here than I was hoping, which is not great. Purple takes this. Not surprising. I'm glad red played nicely, because red could have easily rolled me right away. Ooh, don't get greedy. Do not get greedy. Stop getting greedy. Oh, goodness. Really not enjoying what purple is doing here. Yeah, there you go. Get back to cap. Because you know I just played for a bonus. If you keep... Like, I think they almost wanted to get this 2 back up into their business. Orange has a really strong capital for late game. I like this. You cannot path around this through the middle here. You have to go by red's cap. So... really interesting spot because, like, if you come off of East Tower into Red Sky, you open the orange cap. If you come through Sly Sophia into Old Goal, you open the orange cap. If you even touch Soothsayer, you're going to open the orange cap. Is he going to try to play for this? Glad he lost that. That was kind of greedy, honestly. That was really, really greedy. So we don't know where pink is. I fear that pink, based off of the actions of orange, they could be up here in the boat at the top. But otherwise, like... Oh, they rolled red's cap. Okay. Not sure how that happened. Because this was a 10. There was no way there wasn't a cap here. We saw a 10 sitting here. Are we kidding me? Blue's playing bad neighbor already. Why? I don't get it, dude. I don't get why people play like this. And then he's going to get this on a split? Do I even... If he doesn't fortify this off, do I even bother? And red is quit. This would have been a spot to go for. I'm not going to worry about it now. He's going to have the split bonus here. Like, why? You just don't have to play bad neighbor right away. Because now I'm going to do the same to you. I just hope I have the troops to do it. He doesn't even have it. What a wiener. He doesn't even have the bonus here. All right, whatever. So I sit here because I don't want blue getting through this. I understand I probably should have maybe tried to hit pink here because pink's going to get a lot of territory. They're going to get a +4. Like, they could roll my cap right away. I recognize that. I'm almost hoping that... I'm hoping a little bit that purple ends up on this spot and has enough to break. Like, if they take this territory, they might see pink here on a cap and steal it. Could be a fallback. He's questioning it. Come on. No! Wimp! God! Oh, that's frustrating. Yo, Jimberjangers, what's up? Welcome in. Soldier, how you doing? Blue's still mad about not getting presents last game. It's not even the same guy. Orange takes this bonus in the middle, and he didn't have this one, but he takes this one, which, you know, respect to him. I repositioned here because, like, now that I know where blue is, as long as red doesn't stack next to me, we should be okay. If I'm pink, I'm a little bit worried about purple getting big here. Purple takes a +6 next to them. 13 on 7 could roll me. Looks like they're going to play for the middle here. I don't think they have the... Yeah, they don't have the troops to get this likely. Unless they position differently. Well, like, now I'm absolutely not letting blue hold this. Because blue should only... Yeah, I was going to say, they should only get 5 here. So if they... Now I have a vision on whether or not they beeline for this position. And if he slams a 6 on 5... If he slams a 6 on 5, he's just a goofball. I just got to hope that red doesn't break me. Yeah, he's going to go for it. And he'll probably fortify from his cap to this position. He's taking more up here. I don't want to hit orange. I need orange to help stop pink and... I need orange to help stop pink and purple. So I don't want to break orange. Blue has basically become primary target number 1. Cannot let him hold back here. I also don't... I don't want red on this. Although I need... Yeah, I'm just going to play it like this. I'm going to leave red there. I need to defend my capital. Purple gets a lot. There's a chance that they could roll pink in here still. Orange might actually lose their capital. I'm trying to keep blue's territory count down. We have a trade-in, so if blue sets early, I can retaliatorily set. Yo, Hyrule, what's up, man? Welcome in. Oh, Salt to Go's here as well. Good to see you. I missed your comment. Well, so Noah, you actually, I'm reading back on your thing. Oh, Dill is here. Hello, Dill. Noah, you say you complain about the dice even when you are on the cusp of winning. That's part of my point. Like, people don't realize. Sorry, Fergus is a little too large up here. I try to be consistent in my takes. The last thing I want to do when playing this game is be inconsistent with what I'm telling you guys. And so I do my best to point out, especially with the dice, when it's baloney for both, when I benefit from it and suffer from it, right? I don't want to give people the wrong impression. He's going to break me here. This is a terrible play. Like, just play for yourself at this point. The moment that you cause a problem with me, you've already lost the game, in my opinion. He trades early to do this. He's not even going to get this position back. So if this leaves, all I have to do is just defend the spot again. Red places over here, which is interesting. I doubt red is knocked out of everywhere on the board, but maybe I entertained that somehow this is the end of red in here. Yeah, why not, honestly? I don't want pink in here. Ooh, I'm not going to get that, am I? I'm going to do it like that. Because maybe red doesn't set. I didn't have the troop. I didn't realize there was a 2 here. Don't have the troops to deal with that. Probably should have defended my cap more, but I basically want blue to play off of this position on his next turn and come in here and mess it up. Maybe red doesn't set. This could very well be the end of where red is. If it doesn't trade, I likely just eliminate it. But again, as I mentioned earlier, I had a 2-point hold for this back here. Once I can get the +7, that'd be great. But I didn't want purple back here. I didn't want orange back here. Or, well, I still have orange back here. But I didn't want purple and pink back here. That's a big thing. If pink is getting the +7 here in mercenary hire, they may just roll me on the next turn because purple refuses to break them. But that's maybe the luck that I'm going to take. Orange getting +26. Not defending their cap much. Let's hope blue doesn't trade. Somebody else asked him. Dill said, if Fergus could read, do you think he would prefer his name to be spelled Fergus due to the fur? No, because he would understand the roots of his name being an Irish name that is spelled with the E, and that he was not named because he was a furry cat. Bang. Checkmate. Salt said, awesome, finally get to see a stream again. They seem far fewer. I'm just a busy guy, honestly. Like, I heard somebody mention, like, I saw a video from Pete the other day, and Pete was like, oh, I'm grateful for everybody viewing because it's, you know, this is my job or something along those lines. And I totally understand where he's coming from. And I would be grateful too if this were my job, but this is not my job. This is a hobby that I enjoy doing. I appreciate the support that everybody gives me. Blue lost their cap. Oh, boy. Orange took blue's cap. The question is, how much of blue did they hit up here? See, I don't know what it is with blue players today, but it's like you can play for your own position without immediately ruining somebody else's. Like, obviously, I'm going to aggress you if you break me on turn 2. I take a bonus that I actually defended with troops, right? If I left it as a 1 and you had troops sitting here, I sometimes understand those breaks. But you actively placed here to hit me instead of playing for yourself. Well, you could have played for yourself and then gotten stronger and then maybe could have put up a fight against me. We're hoping red does not trade here. What did red get last turn? Does red still have a capital? No, it doesn't. Oh, right. Red doesn't have a cap because pink took it. I knew that. Pyro, what's up, man? Pyro says, I do recall you saying, no way do you deserve such good. Yeah, like, I get mad. It's like the last cap roll of a game where I will roll. Gosh dang it, dude. It is, all of it is back here, right? 3, and then it's 16 total troops. This was a 2. And it actually isn't going to break me, which is crazy. I'm going to lose this 3, though. I basically need to get it down to a 1. Bad dice? Okay, not great dice. Hit orange out of here. Or trap orange. That works too. Alright. I want to leave this just like this. I don't trust pink at this point. Leave that as a 4. I meant to back that up, but it's all right. Purple gets 16. Is that less or more than they got last turn? That is less. So theoretically, purple may have hit them. Oh, this doesn't look good for orange. Or... oh, actually, this doesn't look good for pink. For purple, finally, they've been playing slow all game. Our Tajik friend here has decided to activate. I think purple's getting... I think pink, sorry, is getting full broken here. So I butter red up to 3. Hopefully it doesn't break me. And then we eliminate it for those cards. I believe this is all of red back here. But yeah, like, I'll roll a cap. Oh my goodness. These guys aren't breaking each other. Blue's going to get eliminated here. Maybe I shouldn't have been so nice, man. The orange has everything up here. I think blue's going to get knocked out of here. The only way we don't lose blue is if orange for some reason doesn't attack down off of blue's capital. And then he trades off of this. Probably keeps going. Maybe we should have broken orange earlier, guys. I really had assumed that pink or purple would do something, and that evidently did not happen. Maybe he just takes the flip side of the bonus here. Nope, he is going to kill red. Well, this is what happens when you got these two guys fighting over here and nobody addresses the third guy. The worst part about this is I don't actually think orange is good. I think they just got lucky. Like, look at how undefended their cap has been all game. They don't even... brother, how many brain cells do you have? Hopefully pink kills me. For pink's sake, I hope they eliminate me here. They know that I lose my cap over here. Well played. Very well played. Good on you, pink. Heads up play. We're going to play this map again in a moment. I'm so glad pink did that. I am very, very glad pink did that. Expert level player. And you might think, oh, Seaman, you're being salty. The dude had 9 troops on his cap as people were getting 18 right next to him. Like, I don't... You would think those people would hit each other or would hit the guy once he got like 26. I had no means of getting up there and doing anything. I could have broken the +9 or whatever that is, +8 in the middle of the board. But that's dangerous to do, right? I don't want to put myself in that position when I'm as weak as I am because the blue player can't play good neighbor in capitals. My biggest recommendation is only break in capitals if you know you can back it up. The blue player absolutely had no standing on backing it up. Also, I need to mention... this cat is the cutest cat ever, and he deserves to be appreciated. I'm not going to touch him right now, though, because he's sleeping. Yeah, we're playing Expo, Parker. It's not even per player. That's why this can just really snowball a lot of the time. I do like the new maps. I think that Port Royal that we just played, some of the bonuses are maybe a bit too strong. because they're like 2-point holds, maybe 3-point holds. Like that bonus area that I had this past game just now is a 3-point hold, or I guess 4-point hold for +10. Like if you count the +3 at the bottom and the +7. Actually, you know what? You could include the +3 up at the top left too. It's a +13 for. Well, I'll just show you what I'm saying for a 4-point hold. So we get the map back again. We're playing another game. So this position up here at the top, this is a +3. So +3, +7, +3, and you can hold 1, 2, 3, 4 for all of this, which is pretty absurd, honestly. Really hefty blizzard situation here, which is interesting. This is a useless spot to be, although it's a 3-point hold for this bonus in the middle. I have complete vision of. Do I cap here? I'm 3rd position. If I don't get hit too bad, I could theoretically cap here and take this entire +7 in Mercenary Hire off of the 3 with a middle board capital. It's going to depend on where purple goes. I think purple goes on the 2 up here. Although white could go on this 3, which would not be good for them. Purple, if I go here, purple's the only player that will see my capital. I obviously have positioning over here to play for some stuff too, but I don't love these blizzards here. A 2 on this spot is blocked from here and here and, well, I guess here. Something like that. Purple, yeah, purple called that one. I don't know where red will go. Like if red goes here, that's not great. But I theoretically, if I don't get hit more than once, like purple will hit me here. We don't know where pink is, right? So pink could hit me in a spot I'm not aware I can get hit. And that wouldn't be great. We'd only start with 6. Probably don't complete the bonus in that regard. But I'm going to go here in the middle. I think white will go on this 3, which actually should keep purple at least a little bit disrupted. And we can try to play for a turn 1 in Mercenary Hire with the 3 that we have here, because these are territories we're going to have to take anyway. White doesn't go on the 3. That's interesting. I just don't want... If red doesn't go on this 1, we're golden. If it goes on like the 2 over here, great. This blizzard's super helpful here. Because I can hold... Oh. Ew. That's the worst cap I've ever seen on this board. I've played like 5 or 6 games on this board at this point, maybe more. That is easily the worst cap I've seen somebody choose. I mean, that is awful. This is so bad. All right, hopefully we only get hit the once here. Oh, do you have this territory here? Interesting. Or he just split. No, he rolls out through that. Comes back to cap. All right. So we get 7. Already losing a 1-on-1. Not going to get too big for my britches here. The problem with the maneuver I just did, every single player in the game, except pink, knows that I just played for this bonus. I hit everybody but pink. So we need desperately to hope that someone like white or red plays for a different spot. Like red's up here, but red might try to play for the cannons. The cannon towers, I think that's what that bonus is called. Yeah, cannon towers, which is such a difficult bonus to hold. So you got 1 up here, 2 over here, 1 here, and then 1 over here. I think cannon towers would make more sense on this board if this one was an offshoot rather than a pathing point. And on this board, with the blizzard that we have here, it is an offshoot, right? But normally it's a pathing point. And I think that bonus would make more sense if all of them were treated as little isolated pockets like the other ones are. White is up here. Doesn't finish the bonus, though. Interesting. Red starts with 9, so they held an extra... they stayed above 12. So if I don't see anybody play for this bonus here, red is actually... This is crazy to me, that red is playing for the +7 of entertainment. I am going to play for Salty Phantom on this next turn, provided that I don't see pink in here. Because I don't think yellow and white are in here. Yellow could theoretically be in here, but I'm going to make my guess that the yellow player, one of yellow or pink, is over in Bay of Knives. And with white not breaking me, pink gets 7. That's probably just territory count. So we'll see if pink plays in here. They do. They do play in here. That is exactly what I wanted to happen. I wanted them to not defend, actually defend wherever their cap is, because with good dice, if I lose like 2 on a 6 here, this is fine. This likely doesn't get me aggressed. Although, I wonder if they break red. Is there a world here where I can... No, I'm just going to go into pink. I don't see a reason not to do this. Okay, the reason not to do it was how much defense they had on their capital. I wasn't expecting that. I should have just played for this bonus in here. Happens. But at this point, my mindset is I've already started this war. I need them to waste their troops. That didn't work well. I'm going to have to pivot here after they break me. I probably should have just pulled the 5 all the way back to capital. But the issue with this play, like, I don't know how to address that. I should have played for this in the middle. But my problem is they've stacked a 6 on me. What do I do in that scenario where they've got the 6 stacked on me? They're probably going to break me on the next turn anyway. Why let them get the extra troops from the bonus and the +4 there? Probably not wise. Now, red is getting 14. I don't think purple has that kind of defense on their cap. Theoretically, red could steal the cap. And they don't. But they do break purple, which will at least protect my cap from purple so I can properly pivot for the 7 here. I still don't know what yellow is playing for. Did they get 8? No, they only got 6. So if they went for the +3 up here in Bay of Knives, they didn't get it. Pink gets 5. So theoretically, this is 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, and then a break. If they lose like 7 troops on a break, their cap's really undefended. They're obviously going to come hit me. The pathing, I spoke too soon. They don't come and hit me. And this is super interesting because now red's going to get broken here. So red improperly, like they start the fight and don't finish it, which is silly to me. So we have to take this smelter's yard before pink considers a break on me and pivot into a different spot. And again, I don't know where yellow is, so it's dangerous, a little bit dangerous to go for this. I get 15. We could go smoke at, you know what? I could get super aggressive here. I go maybe this much here, and then we start making a play over on the right-hand side. Just going to tell purple thanks. I don't want any beef with purple. Find pink here. I don't finish this over here, but that's okay, because I've taken this bonus here. I've taken this here. We've got a defense here from pink, right? Because now pink's cap's not open. I prevent them from breaking me off of this position. And we get a little bit more defense on our cap without irritating purple, right? Purple can focus on red. Purple can focus on red as the player that they're frustrated with. And then I can continue gaining more troops to try to push into pink. Pink is playing a little bit more passively than I would from this position. And as long as white doesn't break me over here, right? Like if white starts playing for Chocolate Bay or into red, it looks like white might break me here. Which if they do, they're not getting enough to prevent me from doing too much over here. Or he's playing, maybe he's playing for the +9. Because he doesn't have a break line on me. Does this go up? No, he's playing for the +9. Does he hit the 2 first? He does. This could fail. It does fail. So now I don't need to address white right now, right? I have a turn before I actually have to address white. I can make a play over here on the right-hand side. That's not bad. Red's only getting 5. Because, again, they messed up with purple. Johnny, what's up, man? Pink stacked on you without seeing you took the bonus. Yes, I agree with you, Johnny. However, I don't trust players when they overly defend their bonus from a specific point, and my issue with them is instead of splitting their troops to defend, they just moved them from the attack that they made on the left-hand side to a position on the right-hand side, and they just strictly went in this spot. And because of that, I see that as a provocation play. They know I have taken quite a few territories on the first turn, and as such, I have to be careful. Like, I don't want to trust that player. I know my cap can defend the top side of my bonus, but I don't really have a reason to trust that player in that position. And this is good. Purple is going off of a position where they seemingly trust me. I have no intention of letting pink hold here. I'd rather just take additional stuff and like, I'm going to get a little greedy here, I think. There's no way I hold all of this, but my mindset is by brute forcing this much territory, I'll hold some of it. Yeah, yellow's going to come hit me. Sure. He's going to break everything? Oh. I mean, you see players' true colors in this position, man. Pink is actually quit, so this might get rolled anyway. With yellow, I thought yellow would have a stronger cap at this point because of how long they've been over here. I really dislike this play by them because you've now irritated me, and I'm just going to hit you. I'm going to act angry. So pink is quit, right? So pink will roll off of this cap here, bare minimum. Might hit my 6. If they don't hit my 6, I can clear yellow out of here and just go break yellow. Gives white a turn to be a little bit aggressive here. But happens. I got to catch up on the YouTube comments here. Yo, Ryan U5L90. Welcome in, man. Or I guess that's an O. Gavin says, it's funny having YouTube and Twitch open at the same time. I hear what Orange is doing before I see it because of the delay. Fair enough, man. What else did I miss here? Somebody said hearts in chat for Fergus the mascot. The Meow Scott? He really is, man. He's great. I love this stinking cat. Y'all notice the pirate ships are shooting cannon shots every so often? So, yeah, they are. It's funny because the cannon shots, they literally would shoot all of them at once, like, intermittently, like every second, like pow, 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 over and over and over again. And, oh, is he going to get a break here? He might. Early trade-in is risky to do this, but he gets it. I think purple has too much on cap, though. But yeah, yellow. I get that yellow didn't like how many troops I had. That's a bummer. I was really hoping this wouldn't happen over here. I don't want to trade early, and as long as I hold the +7, I shouldn't have to. Question, like, he hit all the way in pie. He's going to make me split on my retaliation play, which I don't love. Do I have a trade-in? I could trade early. I feel like my cap's defended enough. Yeah, if purple, I was going to trade probably if purple traded, but I don't want to trade if purple's not going to trade. How was the 10? Oh, because pink and red both traded. Okay. The idea here is potential. What did he get? What is he holding that? Oh, he's got this down here, bottom left in Southern Bluff. So he must have taken that at some point. And that's where some of his additional troops are. Did he get like 13? He got 12 last turn. Okay. Don't like what yellow's doing here, man. I mean, unless you take this. Because here's the thing. White is playing for the left-hand side of this board. I think there's a good chance that white doesn't hit me in the middle. I really, really dislike how yellow is playing this right now. I think this is over-aggression. I understand hitting in here. I would actually bank on the pink bot breaking me here because you saw me hit through this. I didn't hit this. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't love that. He manages to get back to capital, but at what cost? Because if white knocks him out down here, doesn't break me in the middle again, I could potentially steal pink. I assume it's potential that pink is rolls off the cap over here into, or already has, into yellow. We steal this for free. Position myself to obviously keep this player's troops limited. But, like, we don't see white here, right? So white is almost certainly taking Southern Bluff, if not also Chocolate Bay. Yeah, they're going to take both over here. Maybe? I could grab 3 cards off of pink here if it attacks out this way and we get enough. But I don't want to give yellow a better trade-in, so I don't think that that's the right choice. But yeah, he absolutely hit yellow in here. So yellow doesn't have a bonus on this next turn. You've... At some point, white needs to be dealt with. They actually probably don't have anything on cap, do they? So maybe I don't over-retaliate here and I aggress white. I don't think that makes a whole lot of sense either, though. Does red exist down here? Yellow hit red here, didn't they? Red was here. Purple or pink has this, but it should attack. Theoretically, should attack off the cap. I can slower play this, really defend my cap here, hope that white goes off the top line into red instead of the bottom line here. Because white's going to have this over here. I don't want to risk that. That's not what I wanted. Although, I wish yellow opened up my capital, man. If purple jumps to 2 caps here, they might think they have red. We know red, or we think red is over here. Interesting. Sean said, oh yeah, so the shooting cannon, apparently the cannons used to shoot way more frequently is what I was trying to get at. He had what, like 14 on cap? Screw it. I don't think I have the juice to actually eliminate him here, but it's all right. Maybe we get a set on 3. We do not. Almost hoping he pivots into taking pink's cap and then feeds us pink. He doesn't. We know he doesn't have red. Gonna break me up here. The fact that he doesn't try to retake the cap is interesting to me. Because he opens me up here, and now we likely have his elimination. It's really going to depend on what white does here. Yeah, he quit. He took a card and quit. I'm just wondering, like... Oh, he's back. I do wonder when players... Might as well hit me again. I would hit me with a 15 too. He's gonna. Okay, so it's hiding here. So this is actually not great for me because, yeah, white's gonna get so much. If this doesn't go into me, it could go into pink and maybe he fails the elimination. He's only getting 20. I thought he would get more than that. He didn't get the +7 here. And he won't get red down here. He trades off of pink, though. Well played. That was much more heads up than I thought white was going to be on this. Well played. All right. Well, because white's played this entire game very slowly so far. So the fact that they finally put pedal to the metal here was pretty impressive. But I think I just need to get yellow off the board and hold some. We knew he wouldn't get red here. He also doesn't trade off of red. question is how susceptible... he probably stacked something here, right, on the cap. This is interesting. This allows me to grab... I get to hold this unless purple hits me. Red won't be able to get the card over here. We should be able to get yellow here. It's a pretty hefty trade. I just, like, when these players go heavy, heavy, break, 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 and they don't have a lot of legs to stand on, it's just like blue player last game. Like, sometimes you just, the best way to proceed is to let the other strong players hit each other. And I know you're worried about yourself, but, like, yellow wasn't on my radar. The moment yellow breaks all of my bonuses, like, honestly, if he had just broken the 8 and the 6, I'd be like, all right, fair enough. I'm right next to this player's capital. I understand that type of play. But the moment you go bad to me elsewhere, you're putting yourself in a tough spot, in my opinion. I'm assuming that he's not harvesting yellow or that white's not keeping yellow hidden somewhere else. 18 we get. I mean, I think it should be as simple as just everything here. Red's on 3. $41. Do we think that's enough to take red out? I don't think so. I'm going to see what white does. I think purple might even be blocking red in somewhere. I'm on 4. I don't think white has enough here even with a trade in to kill me, but he might be able to get red. My hope here is just by playing nice enough with white, yeah, he'll go hit the other guys. Because I don't think he can't kill me. That's what it was. He had red kill guarded. Purple hit the cap here. That's why red quit. Had him kill guarded, then immediately goes into purple. I don't know that you got the juice to... Oh, but I have purple here on a 1. This player might actually steal. He's got 3 caps right now. If we see him jump to... Purple quits. And he doesn't have anything stacked on me. He can't kill purple. He also doesn't have anything stacked on me. We might win this. Sorry, again, Fergus is blocking part of the board. I do apologize. Keep moving the board around too much. He either doesn't have the time or... I'm surprised he hasn't jumped to 4. Because I only have 2 capitals here. Does he go up this way? He at least had... Oh, he does get that. He gets it. Purple's on 1 territory potentially here. We have a trade in anyways. If this bot sets, I just have to go super heavy into white, as heavy as possible. I hope if purple somehow... Maybe that's why purple quit. Maybe purple doesn't have a trade on 4. Wild. Yeah, Soldier, you talking about red's cap up here as a potato cap? North Tower? Absolutely a potato cap. Hundo P. 70, what are we saying? Have you been doing spring cleaning yourself by any chance? Even pirates gotta do a little spring. Wear normal clothes rather than a cute pirate maid costume. The little pirates on the boat wearing. Oh, no. No, no, no. It literally is just right here. All right, I need to take this player at all angles because... Don't hit, don't hit. You don't... Yeah, don't roll. Don't roll anything. Delightful. Oh, you know what? Let's just go like half and half. Check it. 31. Not going to hit that. I am going to hit... Probably as a trade-in. Meant to get up here to his. Up here to this. I didn't realize there'd be a 14 here. He can actually just cap run here, which is a shame because you wish that purple would have just quit. Probably shouldn't have hit the 14, but it's all right. He's slowed down a bit, which might benefit me. I wouldn't go for purple here. He doesn't get my 28 over here. He's speeding up now. I kind of want him to hit caps. There's a chance I get to a bonus or a trade-in before him. Loses 56. That's a really good loss. So we got to break here. He doesn't have anything on this one either. There's nothing on either of these capitals. Does it go here? Because we just... It goes up. He locks it. No! No, White, that's like the worst play you could have made. Oh, that's awful. That's so bad. Why wouldn't you go to the open capital? Oh, my goodness. That's actually atrocious. That's so bad. That is terrible. At this point, we just want to keep territory count down. Yeah, because you can play off the 17, but trade on 3. All right, the game is over. The game is over. He locked an 80 stack. Like the 80 stack actually, well, we know he could have cap ran there. He chose not to cap ran because he didn't cap run because he didn't know how many troops that I had on this middle capital. He obviously knew how much I had over here. Doesn't get the breakdown here. And unfortunately, I can't give him second place. I have to just win. Right, if I trade off of purple, maybe it makes sense to do it, but I don't. So I just have to win. So I need enough. There's a 80 something stack here. And then there's a 17 or whatever over here. Good game. 80, we need about 70. That was a 20. All right. Whew. Yeah, he didn't break enough either. Do you kill purple to give white second place? If I could have guaranteed, Ryan, if I could have guaranteed that white didn't have a trade on 3, I would have. But I don't set off of purple. And in Expo, I mean, you saw I just traded him for 150 troops. In Exponential, I just can't justify. I can't justify it in that situation because purple wasn't flagged yet. They were just MIA. Technically, I think their placement only locks in at once they fully flag, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I couldn't guarantee it. I want to make sure I get the win. So check the ranks. White was decent. Only beginner. I'm a little bit surprised by that. Purple understands good neighbor. Yellow, buddy. I get it. I got 26 troops on that one turn, and then I took more, and it scared you, and I totally understand that. But you were not strong enough to be taking haymakers at me. It's a bummer, but it happens. All right, let's see. I had a specific map on the thumbnail. I may as well give that one a shot now. See how long it takes to fill a game. Anybody got any questions for me about the game? Like Ryan just asked one. Not a bad question. Hyrule says something you can consider to buy Oh, we're still talking about the Pirate Maid costume. My apologies. I filled this lobby super fast, so typical purple player feel like they have to be the hero. How are they the hero? Did I miss something? They just quit. That's what was a bummer visually for me at least. All right, we are playing Tortuga. Tortuga. There it is. Interesting blizzards in here. I like my play for this bonus. As long as red doesn't go there. It's not a bad spot. A little quick take. A little boom, boom, boom. And then maybe bonus it into Widdershins afterwards. Thermal baths into Widdershins, not bad. This blizzard over here is actually really impactful, as is this one. This gives me a, I guess technically a 4-point hold over here, but, or 5-point hold, but it feels like less. So this technically cuts off a path line on this spot. But this feels more open. It borders both of these, whereas this only borders the one. So you could 2-point block this. I want nothing to do with over here. So we'll go here. I don't mind that spot. 4th position, not bad. Again, exponential capitals, fog and blizzards on alliances and portals off. The green player of the 4th position. I assume somebody ends up in the middle. We got white here. I assume somebody ends up on the +2 up here in one of these territories. We're just playing for a +4. It's not crazy. But it's not a bad bonus by any means. All right. Everyone immediately leaves stream to check thumbnail. Fair enough. Purple by trying to take you on when they weren't strong. I think, Gavin, you must... Are you only listening? Because I was talking about the yellow player. Purple didn't try to take me on. Purple actually didn't... I don't know that Purple hit me a single time that game other than to take a bonus. Hyrule says, community question before, when are we doing a stream where we can play against you and each other? So, I have said this before. I like community games. I know Spin Seeker, Risk Live, as his channel is called, does community games a lot. My issue with community games is a lot of times, a lot of viewers of the channel, both on YouTube and Twitch, they want to see me play on the ranked ladder, play against people in the public games, etc. When I play viewer games, I feel like, one, my viewers always want to beat me and they can stream snipe, and that's fine. But it leads to a position where they're going to play super conservatively or like super regimented. Conservatively is not necessarily the right way to put it, but they're going to play as good as they can. And it's not that I don't want that, but a lot of times good play is equated with stalling. Not intentionally stalling, but also not making a move because you don't want to be eliminated. The benefit of the spontaneity of the ranked ladder is that these players that I play against are so unpredictable and in general just kind of wild with how they play that I'll just put it here. Unpredictable and wild with how they play that like truly anything can happen in any given game. And I like that because somebody can make a mistake and I have to react to it and respond to it, whereas the viewers tend not to make a mistake as much. And also, selfishly, whenever I stream viewer games, and we don't have, I will admit, we don't have all that many people watching today. It's probably a nice day out where many of you are, and it's also Saturday, and not everybody watches on Saturdays. I get that. but we lose like 40 to 50% of the viewership whenever I do viewer games. People just bow out, and like, as much as I love streaming for the love of the game, I don't want to stream for just the people playing the game with me. So a little selfishly, it's something that I keep in mind. And it's why I haven't played a lot of viewer games, because I don't stream enough. Like, if I streamed more, I'd be more open to viewer games, but because I don't stream enough, hosting viewer games feels more difficult to do. Hopefully that answers your question. No, Gavin, I said yellow. I just said purple quit. Yellow got scared and went into me when I got 20 plus troops. Stephanie says, on the contrary, my apologies for being so off topic. Best of luck with the rest of the stream, Mr. C. Oh, you're good. You can talk about pirate made costumes. I don't care. But have a good one, Stephanie. Thank you for being here. Probably never. Gavin, why do you say that? I have done, when people don't, I don't know why people talk like that. I have done viewer games in the past. I'm no stranger to this. Interesting that I think red is capped on this territory here in Bonebridge, but somehow captured a Chromion, which I think is interesting. I wonder how aggressive they go. First position, being able to pull that off is pretty impressive. I don't want to irritate red here at all. I don't want to bring that sort of attention to myself. But they do pick up a +3. Black's getting 10. That's nice. Maybe. Where would black be getting 10? The middle? It must be in the middle. And then territory count. So this is the one downside of the position that I'm in here. Oh, that's not. You're going to lose that instantly. He's going to take this. He's just going to lose it to red on the next turn. All right, so if I don't get hit twice by white, 3 times by white, or I'm going to get hit by black here, right? I don't like this here. Yeah, red's just going to take that. Not a fan of the 4 here. Fortify away. Fortify away. Okay. Because I kind of wanted to play for the +10, but this hinders my ability to do that. Maybe we play for Widdershins, and because black will get hit up here. Oh, he goes into red himself. Well, I don't know why you draw that attention to yourself. So black won't get it hit up here. There's still purple and pink in this game too. What's the proper pivot here? Because red's obviously not going to be happy about that, but it also means they don't hit black up here. Is it just take a little bit more territory? I mean, maybe I can hit up into this spot, gain some vision here, clear this down here. Or you know what? I wonder if it's just take the +6 here. See what happens. I want to see how black reacts to this, because I do think that once red reclaims their bonus and knocks white out of there, they're going to hit black out of the top left anyway. Purple is getting 7, so they might be our top right player, which makes me think that pink's just kind of hung out to dry here and doesn't have anything. Yo, Sporzheim, what's up? Welcome in. Good to see you. Ryan says, how often do you play Europe Advanced Meta Settings? So generally when I stream, last week we streamed and we just did pirate maps, and I probably will just do pirate maps for the rest of the stream. I usually start every stream with an EU caps game. And then generally our normal cadence for videos during the week is Monday video is usually Europe Advanced meta settings. It's not always, and again, we've been playing the pirate maps recently because it's the brand new pack, and I like playing through the new packs, especially when they're a better set of maps than maybe you'd normally see. But in this case, I wouldn't be surprised if Monday's video this week is also a Europe Advanced caps. Although we just played it on Thursday because I had missed it and I wanted to get back to one, so we'll see. Toma says, viewer games are boring to watch unless you're involved. I agree with you completely. Yeah, at the end of the day, like, I know that I want to build the viewer base with people who are interested in playing Risk, but I also acknowledge it's going to hit me, right? No, it hits white. Sick. I also acknowledge the fact that players, like, they're just not always enjoyable when you're not the one playing, like you said. And if you're the one playing, then you're not watching, right? So kind of tough in that regard. Oh, purple or pink lost their cap. I wouldn't be surprised if they lost it to purple. They started last turn with 6. Oh, they lost it on turn 1. They started last turn with 6. So I think purple might have taken their cap and not actually this bonus top right like I thought they might have. Now, here's a really pivotal moment in this game is how aggressive does black go for a position that's not in the center? And do they, because if they don't break me here in Widdershins and they also don't add to their capital, like if they continue playing into red up here and not really in here and they leave this as a 6, I'm going to take it because we're going to get 6 plus 4. They put a 5 here. I assume this breaks me. But this also might just be bonus defense. If I'm going to get plus 10 and territory count, white doesn't hit me too badly. We've got a 1 on a fortify, a 12 cap over here. We will get, as it stands right now, with plus 10, plus 7, we'll get 17 on 6, 18 on 6 visually if black doesn't break me. And between black and white, both don't hit me twice. And this cap is probably the strongest cap on the board. They got what I would argue is the best spot. No, maybe this one's the best spot in the middle. They don't break me. Let's see what happens with white. White has not been broken. They go up. Did they go into this pocket at the top? It doesn't look like they're playing for this bonus here. All right, we can take black's capital. And this is like exactly the time to do it. And we get insane dice on it. I'm going to pull this one. What's funny is red actually didn't even see that happen. They just said, well, played anyway, which is, and purple. I guess it's because I was getting 17. I lost 3 on a 5, or 3 on a 6, by the way. I mentioned to you guys that I will call out when I feel like I get dice that I shouldn't be getting, like too good. This is something, this here, absolutely something you should never see happen in this game. Why am I going doubly positive on this player? Like, I understand that the chances, it's basically like 2 slow rolls. It's basically 3 slow rolls on this cap where I full lose 1 and then win both the other 2 fully. Which, when you put it in that context, all right, maybe that's fair, but those are true random dice. This is balanced blitz. It certainly doesn't feel balanced for this player. They quit. I'm going to get broken here, but now I can really just start to make ground on the board. Red gets 15. Fair enough. But now I have better access to a break on red if I need it. I'll keep that in mind. I will get broken by black bot. I'm well aware of that. So it's kind of a matter of just play in the middle here. Yeah, thank you. It's funny because he was breaking black to break black. That wasn't even knowledge of the capital situation. I'm glad you're doing good, Sportsheim. Good to hear. Yeah, no worries. Hyrule, I want to give you guys how I'm feeling about this stuff. If I streamed every single day, if this was my day job, I'd try to dedicate a day towards, or a stream, maybe part of a stream towards, to the viewers with viewer games. Interesting. Maybe I don't take this then. He's mad at it. I love when players angry react to bots. There might not be a thing that I enjoy more than when players angry react to the bots. Genuinely, might not be anything more than that that I enjoy more than that. It's so fun. It really is quite humorous. I don't think I have the black elimination because red rolled in here. I think black might still be. Well, it definitely doesn't have this up here. I don't know that I have this. I don't know that I want to go for it. And honestly, even if I do, maybe it gives me a better trade in regardless. Ryan says, have you ever joined a lobby and it was true random and you thought it was balanced bliss? I did that before and everyone but me and the host quit the game after round one. Sort of, right? So I've done that, but then I realize it's true random. I definitely have done it in the sense of like join the lobby without realizing it, yes. But not in the sense of like I figured it out pretty quickly and it wasn't a big problem. I don't want black to re-break me there. Red is MIA. I don't understand red quitting because I think they're about to get a crap ton of troops. Yeah, they're not gone. They're not gone. I'm okay with them not really seeing what I just did, though. What would be ideal is red tries to eliminate black and fails. And then it gets fed to me without it trading. But positionally, I mean, black had the best. This is why I don't understand some players, right? I'm going to break this down for you guys as best I can. I'm glad I removed pink in here. I thought there was a risk of that breaking me. So the black player has this middle capital, right? Have the middle bonus as well. This is an incredibly strong capital positionally. I think on the 3 here, it's slightly stronger because it has better vision out to the left. But this has good vision to the right? I guess I'll put it this way. If you're the black player in this position, this is very strong to the right-hand side. Like, for me, it's not as strong because of how much I have over here. But for black, it is very strong because they don't have much material over here at all. They can really look at this side of the board. Why you're playing for a +2 with 6 troops in the top left of the board and not pulling these troops into the middle, either into your bonus or back to your capital, all of those various questions, like this, the capitals are your lifeblood in the game. You can win games without, without holding a capital for a while. But generally speaking, the most important aspect of your game is your capital. The moment you see a player getting 14 troops like red was on the second turn of the game, you should have at least 10 on your capital. Why you have 6 here does not make sense to me. Red misses a card that actually probably benefits them, and black stacking nearly everything here is pretty good for me. We hope it, when the 4, that's not good. Hope it loses a troop on its roll off to the right. Maybe it doesn't roll off to the right. It certainly hits red, though. It does roll off to the right. It does not lose a troop. It will break me. That's okay. I mean, if it doesn't break me, or if it breaks me, then it looks like not as much as happened. I don't know why they do this. Why they fortify to the open gap like this. That's fine. At this point, I don't know that black's 2 cards do a whole lot for it or me. I don't know why white is playing in here either. If red is back, I don't know that I see white activated in here and feel good about that. They're only getting 10. I'm not super worried about the white player. Red may just eliminate black here if they return. I'm okay with that. I'm trying to eliminate the bot's movement. I also know white is here. I can theoretically block them into purple. Purple getting 12. 12 is an interesting number. That's probably the... I was going to say +5. I guess it's possible that somebody else has the pink capital. Maybe purple does have the 2 and the 5 here. We should finally hold this +6. The only turn we held it was the turn that we took black's cap, which is funny. Not sure what the status of red is. I think leaving pink down here is going to become valuable. I might knock purple out of here and leave pink there. Red should be back. Hopefully they play their turn. Yo, William, what's up, man? Been a while. Were you in Kyle's live stream during his wild comeback game? Almost certainly not. Probably not, but I've had my own comeback games at points. I don't know, Red. Does Red think this is a pink elimination?
No, God, please, no.
Maybe. Hey, Zoom, thanks for the follow. And Grego. I missed Grego's follow. Sorry, Grego, if you're still here. But Zoom, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. Do you think you will make a play for the +10? That's the long-term goal, Toma, but I'm trying, because it's red and white in there, and they're both players who are conscious in this game, it's a little bit worrisome going for that right now. Because only purple trades after me, and purple's up, I believe, up by white. If this is the end of black here, split. All right, it should, if it loses a troop here, great. It doesn't roll off. All right. So unless white takes black right now, white also is holding the +8 down here in Den of Thieves. A little bit dangerous. White's cap is closed off to me up here, which is good. If white doesn't take black, we'll get it. And we will get an extra trade, and it will make purple's trade better, but I think that's okay, again, with them putting pressure on white up top. Obviously, white could potentially have enough troops to eliminate... Oh, okay, that's not the end of black. Goes back to the left. I mean, this is what I wasn't worried about this, because it's either I take it and get an extra trade, or white takes it and I get an extra trade. Either way, I'm getting an extra trade. Now the question here is, and this would be a smart play by white, is if the pink elimination is available to them. Now I know white has this whole bonus, so it's a matter of, is pink in here? Because taking the pink elimination is arguably a better elimination to take than black, because you will trade again the next turn. That way, pink, both purple and red's trades register, and then yours goes off, and you're getting a trade. You're trading on 5, way higher. I think that white might just take it though, if they know where it is. That is. I know white's here. I can basically come off this way. Pink's not going to be back here. Yeah, that's a great play by white. I love that so much. I think that's a really, really strong choice. Now, the potential repercussions to this, and I'm going to try to take a tactical play here. The tactical play is investigate how much purple actually has on the cap up here. Because I should theoretically have pathing past this. 19. Because I don't know. I don't know if pink is behind, or if pink's cap was behind them or not, or if it's out in space. And I don't know that I can take that risk. Because they have this whole bonus here. They did quite a bit of attacking on the last turn. I'm not going to go for it. I'm also not going to take the bonus in the middle, because I want to leave myself a better pathing. Like, they're getting 12, so theoretically... Oh, again, but they might not be our double capital player. It might be white. I don't know, maybe I misjudged that. The fact that I don't see any of their troops placed here makes me think that they've got an additional position or something. Maybe they don't have the +5, they have territory count. I don't know. I can't trust it. Everything comes back here. If they were getting 14, I would have gone for them. Or no, maybe I wouldn't have. I don't know. I really, truly don't understand what they're holding. Because +2 double capital would only be 9. So they must not be our 2 capital player. But it just felt like they would have had extra troops elsewhere. I might have misplayed that, but I also didn't think I had the juice to beat up white enough. I was probably right about that. But interesting. Double elimination taken by white. I don't hate it. Probably go for the +10 on this next turn. And I don't know that I want to take this because this only has pathing up into purple and into white's capital. The moment I hit this spot, I open up white's cap. You know, you almost hope this player aggresses red. Because if they go aggressive to red, red will be on, I guess, just as close to a trading as they are. Trying to play this a little bit slow now to not draw too much attention to myself. I don't know that white's going to let me hold a +10. I'll tell you that much. Fergus left. Oh, yeah, he's gone, isn't he? All right, we'll turn this camera off for now then. Well, yeah, my fiance came home, so that's why Fergus left. Purple. I mean, at this point, are you gonna break me instead of white? I don't like them breaking me instead of white. Oh, they open up white's cap. That's even worse. Okay. I don't think white can eliminate me, but I need to absolutely stack on cap on this next turn. If purple doesn't trade, I really wish red didn't do that. Like, just break off of this line over here. Unless, like, that's where the pink cap is. Oh, no. No, no, no. No, I hope not. Oh, I don't want to hit that, though. I don't want to hit that. I need to retain my pathing here. All right, let's pull this over here. Hey, Toma, thanks for the $5, man. Much appreciated. Or €5, I guess, right? Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. Do you have a super chat? Nope, just a bravo with a little dog. That's cute. I like that it shows up on the screen, too. That's awesome. Adam says, you'll be out for the rest of the stream, but I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Staying tuned for Monday's vid. Thank you, Adam. There should, unless something happens, there should be a Monday vid. I'll tell you that much. Trades 51. We just got 33. I'm on 5 anyway. That opened me up to purple. I wasn't otherwise open to purple. We get if we get 33 plus the 25. I mean, I could just feed purple, right? I don't know if they have to be the double capital player, right? Like, they have to be. Or not the double capital player. They can't be the double capital player, right? Getting 12 just doesn't make sense. There's no way they have that many territories to go from 9 to 12. They have to have the +5 here. So if I get a 51 trade, that puts me up to 131, an additional 33 troops. He doesn't hit me. Okay. I think we have it. As long as he doesn't have a ton off cap, and at this point, I'm not sure that he would. 149. He was our double capital player. Interestingly, with white only on 4, white actually didn't take a card last turn. I need to break this player. I'm dead. I forgot to place stuff down here. I think red's gonna break me here. Red shouldn't break me here. Just need to make myself more difficult to kill. Like, red should actually break white here as well. And he sees the size. And he's not going to break white down here. I made a mistake. I needed to break white down here. Let's hope he's not fast enough. Or he doesn't. Okay, he doesn't have a trade. Fair enough. That's fine, too. Oh, red gave me tapping. Hang on. 33 could theoretically grab everything down here. If he rolls a cap here, he might lose the game. 33 lost. I don't like this. What are you doing? Need to be able to hit 100? Unless he splits, in which case we got to hit less. 81 now? Do I go for it with him on 5? I'd basically beat red right away. I don't like this play by white at all. I really dislike that play. Is 33 enough down here? Let's do 36, because there's going to be some splits, right? I think I can do this. Wow. Just wow. Oh. I'm sorry. I need to like take a quick breather after that mentally. Crazy. I don't think he's going to have enough on his capital. I should just be able to roll it with how high the trade-in is. And honestly, if I can't, just remove everything else and that's that. White, all white needed, I guess white didn't have a trade on 4, apparently. All white needed to do there, if they had a trade on 4, was trade. And if they didn't have a trade on 4, what they absolutely needed to do was just don't hit anything. I can't kill them if they don't take anything. If their cap was strong enough on its own. I get 63 troops. Yeah, this is definitely over. There's no way this is over. Good game. Ooh, oh, good game, whatever. Oh. He had way more troops on cap than I thought he would. At this point, just got to go for troop reduction. He's not going to be able to roll my cap. All of my caps, I should say. If this player could get the sickest card block down in the world, then good for him. I have a trade on 3. So, oh, well, I mean, all right. I was just going to wait to trade, but if he trades 250, if this goes below, if I get enough troops to hit a cap below 125, or 125 or below, that's what I'll hit. Like if he opens any cap here, I can just use that to go hit him. He manages to not do that, which is interesting. Like I'm not going to trade. Basically, if this player has 170 left, I'm not going to trade. Because he managed to not open a single capital up. Yeah, I'm just not going to set. There's no point in trading. Okay. I didn't think Red's cap was going to be that strong, but I guess the good trade-ins did start coming in after that point. So we're just going to knock him down territory count-wise. Force the trade. He's giving me a run for my money at least, but my trades are just higher, so I'll just block him. If he doesn't roll a cap, we'll just block him on this next turn. I can see the player trying to reverse me in the hopes that I don't have a trade in, but that's good. That was terrible dice for them. We can block here. Let them hold just this bonus. I'm glad they came off of that, because now we can hit this. I'm wondering if they fortify off of this over to this position to continue getting cards. They have opened this up. We got 110, and then this was... Okay. Minorly annoying. Came off of both of those. Of course he has a trade on 3. That's frustrating. Theoretically, he could reverse card block me here, which is not great. I didn't expect 200 troops here, I'll be honest. Like, you should just take your cards and split your stack. You know I don't have a trade in. Yeah, he's going to reverse me. I'm going to take a card and split between these two spots. The problem is I'm going to get a lot. We got a break here. I would actually just hit this. Well played. He can't. I got to be really careful here because he can cap run. Was that was nearly everything pulled off of this. And he still won't be on a... As long as I get a card here, he won't be on a set for me. So yeah, breaking here is smart. Man, I really thought I had this in the bag, but this player actually reversed me. Well played to them. I should have just blocked them at the start. I should never have opened the cap up. Although they opened me here. And again, I know they won't be on a trade on this next turn. They're going to get this, though. Yeah. I forgot to put troops there, so... I mean, good for you, I guess. They theoretically could bring both of these around to hit this. Just gotta hope for a set on 3, right? This is frustrating. I don't know how they had that many troops there. I'm actually dumbfounded. They can hit. I got to fortify back to this. It's kind of a matter of whoever gets the next trade in wins anyway, so... And I don't have it. Knowing I really managed to steal victory from the jaws of defeat. Oh wait, steal defeat from the jaws of victory here. I genuinely want him to get more caps and split between these positions. He's actually not even going to take it. I think that's a mistake. I think you have to take this. Trades are how high? 560? It's genuinely whoever gets to a trade first. He actually somehow, and I genuinely don't understand how. He has more troops than me right now. That much I don't really get. I'm going to put like 5 here, just so it's not a freebie. There's my set. This is a bummer. I need bad enough dice in these areas. He loses 12. Sick. He loses stinking 12, dude. What a joke. Well played. I mean, the trade on 3 and me not having one. It literally, him getting the block, the reverse on me for 1 turn wins him the game. Well played. Well played. I am actually fuming on the inside right now. I don't know how he had 200 troops over here. I really don't. I shouldn't have opened it. I never should have opened it. Well, at least the white elimination was impressive. Perfect timing, Farkas. No, I don't think he was hacking in troops. I just misunderstood his positioning. Thomas says, I feel obliged to gift to a man who gives me many hours of entertainment. I've never seen a stream, but I've watched every video for the last few months. Thank you, Tom. I greatly appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Yeah, not surprised this player's a grandmaster. I'm a little salty after that, dude. I mention it. I mention a lot. At the end of the day, genuinely, no, well played. It was very well played by Red. The moment he reversed me, and I said he should have done it, it was a very well played reverse card block. I don't think he was cheating in troops. I do not. I just, again, doubly on his capital misjudged the number of troops because he pulled 100 something off over there. I didn't think he'd have 140 left. And it didn't really matter that I had opened that cap up because he got the other stuff for free. I genuinely, I'm just salty because he had a trade on 3 and I didn't. If I have the trade on 3 there, I win the game. Oh, I'm not showing it? Sorry. Forgot I hopped off that. He was Grandmaster, like I had said. Yeah, red played to. I mean, the between the single turn of reverse card block and then him having a trade on 3. If he doesn't reverse, I'm to 4 cards before he's to 3, and it doesn't matter. I trade in first. Can probably cap run off of that. I genuinely got unlucky. I will say I got unlucky that he was setting behind me. That was the one downside of eliminating white, was that red's trades were always behind me, so he was always getting the higher trade in, and that just helped him. Also, you saw he lose 688. Not that it really mattered, but the 10 cap that he hit loses 12. Like, that's the kind of stuff that just bugs me, but it happens. Hey, Dr. Clasher. Klatcher? Doing my best there. Thank you for the follow. GG's to red, though. I mean, I'm not salty at how red played. That's exactly how red needs to play that position. I forgot to get some troops back on a couple of the capitals there, which is a bit of a bummer, and I lost because of it. But I also severely misjudged how many troops he had on his cap because the trades weren't high enough. I didn't think he would have enough there because of how low the trades were. He didn't get a single elimination prior to me. Like, white got black and pink. I get purple. I get white. Where'd all those troops come? Again, I don't think he was cheating by any means, but I am a little bit surprised that he had as many troops on that capital as he did, and then both of his trade-ins came behind both of my trade-ins. That's extra several hundred troops that the player gets there, and at that point, we just get a little bit fried, unfortunately. But, you know, it is what it is. Can't win them all. The cat is back because he knows that I'm streaming. But yeah, the reverse card block was what I had said he should do, and that's exactly what he did. And GG's to him. It was very well played. I shouldn't have opened his cap up. I won't even say the second time. I shouldn't have opened his cap up the first time. And I'm going to fully acknowledge, the one thing I will fully acknowledge here, I just got unlucky. Like, I do agree that red played well. However, on the turn I set the card block, red was on 3 cards, had a trade on 3. On the turn that I am on 4 and I need red not to trade on 3, had a trade on 3. I don't think I had a trade on 3 either of those times. Or maybe the first time I did, but I held off. And the second time I didn't have it. It's just those parts of the game are a little bit unlucky. I won't deny that. I think I lost like 140 troops on the white cap the first time I hit it. Or no, maybe it's like 111. I can't remember. Too far in the past now. We'll keep it rolling though. I got about an hour and 40 minutes. Yeah, Fergus is a bit of a good luck charm. Like, I'm a big basketball fan. Sometimes we're watching on my team, and I'm like, Fergus isn't in the room. Where is he? Where's our good luck charm? Got to go get him. Got to bring him in here. Granted, he was on the couch with us last night. Another team was playing, and they didn't win. So, can't win them all, right? But I've got half a lobby at this point. We're trying to fill a game. You guys can observe our lovely cat above here. I'm very frustrated that I didn't pull that off. I should have just blocked him. I shouldn't have assumed how many he'd have on cap there. That was a mistake. I'm mostly, if you can't, I'm a little bit frustrated with myself because I could have played that better. I know, like, I hate when it's, you know exactly what you've done wrong. I still think the white elimination was impressive. I will give myself at least enough of a pat on the back for that one. But, man, that's tough. Yo, JG, thank you for the $2. Much appreciated. Grace and defeat. That's why you're. Well, so that, like, people think, like, people see me in games where I'll block a player or something, and they'll be like, like, I remember that stinking Oscar guy who's here. He's like, I beat you and you blocked me. It's like, you probably played like a booty hole. You probably played like a booty hole. You probably played like a little bit rude in that game. And I don't love playing against players like that. Whereas if you play like Red did, where you make plays that are good and you beat me because you earned it, with the trade-ins, a little bit of luck. Abdodikash, tell me how to pronounce your name. You say you are the red player. Very well played, sir. I severely underestimated how many troops you would have on your cap when I first opened it, and that was very well played. Well done, man. But like red was good. Like I could tell, I clocked that red was good, and red didn't play like a jerk. It's the people that play like jerks that are just, they slam into your capital for no reason, or they sack their game for one reason or another. It's like, those are the players I don't want to play against. It's people like red. I'm perfectly okay with the red player beating me because red was good at the game. So if you are the red player, GG's to you, man. You played very, very well. Well played to you. This too, it looks great. Somebody's saying blizzards you can get on this map make it genuinely not fun to play. Yeah, we're playing Cursing Caves. I don't see anything too glaring right now that bugs me. I'm gonna go. I like this too. I don't know that it's a turn 1, but it lets me play for potentially turn 2 Flint's Path. I can also potentially play for Plunder Beach up here. Blue's got a 2-point hold over this back area. White's right in the middle. So 1 point for this. I don't want to go for that. I'm going to go on the 2 here. Gives me a 2-point hold for bottom right. Play for my bonus here. I can potentially kill guard black. White's never going to hold this bonus. So Brian's here. What's up, Brian? Welcome in, man. Oh, I got to bring Fergus back onto the screen. Hang on. There he is. There's the homeboy. Where should I put him? Up top, maybe? Right up here. Lights are a little bright on him. Where did orange go? Oh. Orange is actually stuck. The orange player is stuck here. I'm wondering if there's actually a strategy to not taking this bonus first and instead playing for this one in the +5 in Ironborn. But JG, thank you again very much for the $2 super chat. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, dude, you played great. You played really, really well. I think that could have been an interesting 3-player game if White didn't split himself and hit too much of my material and feed me their own elimination. But I thought you played really well, Red. The reverse card block, I was mentioning it to my chat, was chef's kiss. It was very, very well played. It's a smart play by Blue. I actually like that. They're not defending their cap, though. I strongly dislike the lack of defense here. If there's somebody on the right-hand side of them here, they're putting themselves at risk, especially if it's orange or yellow, or like orange plays off of this for some reason. I'm interested to see what White does here, because they won't be able to take this bonus, and they capped right next to my 3. I think I like this cap here better for White. I'm not really worried about losing a 5 cap to black. So much so that I might just roll this and, again, play for the 5 down here. Play for this bonus later. White fortifies in front of orange. Interesting. Like, could I take this and... I don't know. I don't think black rolls me here. It's not great dice, though. Do I think I get hit anywhere else? This 2's not going to do me much good up here, right? Maybe I get blue out of this side of the board. Well, it was worth a shot. Unfortunately, when you get awful dice rolling a 2 over here, I lose 3 on a 2. That stuff is tough. That kind of stinks. Adel, man, I'm not probably pronouncing your name correctly. I'm trying my best. Adel fled. That'll be my guess. My best guess is that your name's pronounced Adelfled. If it's pronounced differently, I do apologize. You have said, last time I played this map, I capped for a 1 point and one guy capped behind me and 2 on opposite sides of me, so I got card blocked on 4 by 3 caps. Couldn't do anything. Yeah, I feel bad, dude. That's tough. That is tough. Huh. In other news, hopefully orange is not okay. Good, dude. Oh no. I'm like, I'm not gonna get rolled by black. Turns out black kept directly next to me. I don't ever understand why people do this, by the way. Like, you see that I'm capped here. You actually have vision on this, and then you cap right near me. Maybe hoping I'm going to make that mistake. That's certainly possible. And I might still lose my capital. I just hope that black doesn't have anybody on the other side of them that's going to take this, but there's almost certainly going to be somebody that takes it. And now I have to defend the capital. Like, it's, I mean, I once again present you absolute baloney. Right? Like, what should have happened here is I think black should have gotten 4 troops off of this. I should have had a 1, and then their bot rolls into me 3-on-1 this way. That's wild. I don't know what to say about that. What's my main goal? That is tough, and you proceed to get capsule. Yeah. Yep. And there's a 2-player chance that I still lose this here. Like, imagine if white's got a positioning over here to try to take the backside. I just lose this. Yeah, I'll still start with 6 or whatever. If I don't get rolled. Like, I'd love to take this cap, but I just think that there's 4 other players ahead of me to steal this. Unless black had the other side territory. Probably just have to deal with somebody right here. Jelly Beans, what do you mean what's my main goal? In this game or a larger scale? What are we talking here? I do have the black kill guard. That could come in handy. I know where orange and white and blue are. Don't know where yellow is. That worries me. Yellow could, this game, well, it was to play for this +5. I ended up getting atrocious dice right away, and then I got cap slammed. I think white just took black's cap. I don't know what else white would have played for there. Otherwise, or they hit yellow. 45 there. I get 8. How do I get? Oh, I forgot I held the +2. Doy. Oh. What? Okay. I mean, I might as well try, right? This makes it... I'm actually even more confused by their play here of coming and slamming this. I'm actually just... You know, I'm confused by their capital. There's a lot of confusion here, but... Place every... Yeah, this is what... I want orange to get big over here. Like, go play for this here. It's possible yellow was actually on a 1 point in this position. But the more players who don't bug me on the right-hand side here, the better. Maybe yellow's even in here, too. Because that's the thing. I don't know where yellow is. Blue still hasn't defended their capital and also hasn't lost it. But yeah, getting this is not a bad thing. I didn't notice that blue... Oh, blue didn't get a card that turn. He didn't play that turn, so that's why these troops are behind me. A black kill guard here. Yellow's right in here. He's getting 11, so he does have the +5 here. Instantly hits... Okay, he's going to go back this way. This is interesting, because I might hold the +2 for another turn, which is awesome. Huge fan of that. Yellow will take this bonus. This is fine. I anticipate losing this, but the fact that we're not losing it yet is great. Blue getting 9 now. So blue, I think, only has the +3. I think yellow took the +2 from them, maybe. Oh, but they're back in here. I forgot about that. I like the pathing. This is actually great pathing by blue. That's the proper way to do that. Then get on your cap on the next turn. All right, so white I don't think has any bonuses. Yeah, they're only getting 5. Yellow is a danger. Black is quit. I think on this turn, I'm going to put 1 troop on this capital. I assume he goes and breaks yellow. Yep, this is perfect. These are the people we want fighting. Just hopefully keep orange out of our area. Loses 1 on me there. This is not good defense. Ooh, buddy. White is over-attacking here, for sure. He bails. Should I take this? No, you know what? I don't want to take this because orange is going to put pressure on that position. So normally I would be like, yeah, we should do it, but I'm just fairly convinced that orange is going to put pressure on that position, and I don't want to deal with that. Because orange has got potentially all 3 of these bonuses. He's only got 2 right now. He doesn't have jagged shallows, but he's likely going to see this. And as nice as this cap is in the middle of the board, I just don't think it's the right choice for me. Even I was getting 10 troops, right? And that's not bad, but I'd rather build myself up on the right-hand side here. A position where I effectively have a 2-point hold over the bottom right. Like, technically, it's not a 2 cap hold. It's only a 1 cap hold, but I need to bolster myself up here. It's not, you don't always want to spread yourself so thin, and I've got black and blue kill guards that could be very valuable to me. And who knows, maybe white doesn't even lose this. Like, it looks like orange may have just gone into blue instead. I think that yellow will dip into this spot again and hit. It's kind of my anticipation. And take this. But then it's him versus orange, right? Looks like he's going to hit me here. And I expected this, right? I was anticipating this. That's totally fine. All right. What do I go for the +10? Yeah, I'm going for the +10. Wow. So white might actually still hold the capital. I'm going to roll a 5 on 2. Wins it. Probably breaks white as well. He does. But does he take the cap? The fact that if white actually comes away from this holding this capital, I'd be pretty surprised. Because if you give me a second chance at it, I might be willing to take it. Blue lost. Okay, blue lost the cap to orange. Yeah, I don't know that. I almost think it's probably better if I just snowball my position in the right-hand side, leave a kill guard on blue, leave a kill guard on black. I obviously want to defend my capitals well enough, but I think white probably thought I was going to take this, but I didn't see the value in it on that specific turn. I was too worried that with orange had enough down here where he's just going to take it. And also, if not orange, then maybe yellow. Interesting choice by white to bail on that, though. Toma, I thought he was asking about life goals. I wasn't sure. I'm calling you Toma because that's how it says your name is, but I realize now you are Tom A, and that makes a heck of a lot more sense. I'll call you Tom. Because the problem is it doesn't show me like what people's actual usernames display as normally. It just shows me the @name, and I'm like, what are we doing here, man? I don't know why YouTube made that change. Like, I want to see that Gavin Schickel is Gavin Schickel, not Gavin Schickel 1814. Did white just try to hit me? No, he did not. I'm going to fortify all of this up here anyway. White did not win this roll down here. Probably should have hit it there. It's all right. If it stacks here and breaks me, or it's just not even going to get a card, that's probably better. Orange is getting 24. I wonder if this just goes immediately into yellow. Because if it does, I'm going to need to do something. Because yellow will probably quit, and I'm literally going to have to go through the blue capital to break all of orange. He played that less aggressively than I thought he was going to. I think white exists in here. There's a very real possibility here that yellow eliminates white. Potentially even incidentally. Interesting that he hits me there. I'm not going to get as much as orange on this play. I am going to get orange out of this spot. I don't want him in here. Although he's right here too, right? I remember him being here earlier. Nope, 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 no best viewers. Gone. Don't want your spam account here. I don't know why Twitch, like, the moment Twitch sees the comment, best viewers, stars, it should immediately block it. I don't know why that doesn't happen more consistently. I do agree with you, Tom. I think the right-hand side of the board is pretty uncontested. I want to give black a card before I try to eliminate it because I know it doesn't have a trade in. I'll roll a 5 on 2. Why not? Interesting. You can stay there. What would actually be ideal is this attacks to the right and yellow thinks he can eliminate it. I've had the kill guard the entire time. This butters it up for an extra card. We hope that I potentially have kill guards on both blue and black here. I get why white is doing this. He's trying self-preservation. Still surprised orange hasn't hit this. Now, hopefully the bot prioritizes the capital if it trades in. If orange doesn't hit this, we could also potentially see yellow getting absolutely devastated here. Orange does hit this. Okay. Probably knocks me. Yeah, there's no reason. You know I've been getting a decent amount of troops. Not clearly as much as you, but there's no point in leaving me there. I'm hoping that this works. A little butter up on black. As far as I can tell, it should. If blue also doesn't trade, and then like white goes for blue in the middle here, that would be like the best case scenario. Yellow did get pretty much full broken there. I'm not sure that they have enough time to retaliate here, but if I can chain some eliminations together to get extra troops, it's probably pretty good for me. Both blue and white with accidental card skips. So chance the blue bot doesn't trade, that'd be ideal. Although it gives me more troops if it does. And he goes for white. I wonder if white actually sets here. I don't understand that at all. The orange is such a bigger problem that this play makes 0 sense. I'm almost wondering if that was nearly all of his cap commitment. I'm not open to it, though. All right, blue does trade, and it's also in here. I think orange is just going to go crazy on this turn. I almost need to protect yellow to let yellow play still. The question is, do I think that black has been removed from any kill guards on other parts of the board? I'm going to assume yes. This should be 5 cards off of white, 4 cards off of black, if I've read this correctly. Black's already flagged, so I go for white first here. I'm going to keep blue behind me. This will just be the fortify. Guaranteed trade on the next turn. Black, that double sets me. Black didn't have a set. Ah, I could have milked it for an extra card. Let's trade the horses. Oh, I wish I had kept this exposed. I probably could have gotten yellow. Interesting. I'm going to hit this. I know I have blue kill guarded. That's like my most important position here. Because there's a very realistic chance that orange just eliminates yellow anyway. Probably shouldn't have hit this. Probably should have left this here in case that yellow lived. But with the trades getting as high as they are, I have a trade on 3 anyway. But if orange comes in here, eliminates yellow, and then tries to get blue as well. Oh, he doesn't hit yellow. Oh, this is even better because orange will go for blue. Or sorry, yellow will go for blue. Yellow will go for blue, and then yellow will go for blue here. I have blue back here. It will take a card into my cap. I can just eliminate it, and then I can go potentially into orange. That's not a bad thing. Or I can leave a huge external stack and hope that orange goes into yellow. What do you guys think? You think orange is getting too many troops? Yo, Shannon, what's up, man? Welcome in. And good morning. What is this bonus? The +4? Yeah, this is exactly what I thought would happen. This guy's going to go for the blue player. He's probably going to break me, though, which is a little bit... Yeah. I don't know that well, he can't get through here anyway. He actually can't break me. I want him to open the cap up, though, because if he opens the cap up with this many troops over here, maybe we can chain blue into him. The trades are pretty high. Perfect. Thank you, sir. Blue will place here. We get blue on an elimination, and then we go into yellow. Yellow flags, because he knows what's about to happen. To me. So at this point, yellow is actually not of interest to me as far as an elimination goes. Let's increase our chances of a trade on 4. I mean, my priority needs to be orange. Bad dice there. Don't have enough to get through that there. I need to put stuff over here. This would be miraculous if I could win it. I do not. I got good breaks off there, though. I have to pivot here. I'm not kill guarding anything now. I almost need to isolate this. He's got a trade in. That's not great. If he knows where everything is, he can cap run. I have a trade in otherwise. He's very slow. Like, I want him to dive into my pocket over here. I want him to ignore yellow and dive into the pocket. Come on down. Take all of these. I don't care. This is exactly what we wanted. If yellow doesn't set here, we win the game. If yellow does not trade right now, we win the game. Because orange was completely off cap over here. So there's cap here, cap here, cap here, cap here, and then obviously my 2 on the right-hand side. Well, fingers crossed yellow doesn't set here. Holy cow, fingers crossed yellow doesn't set here. Now, he will get back to a capital, but he doesn't have a trade in. So because he doesn't... You're not going to take this? You got to take it. Yeah, that's fine. He doesn't break me here either. And he might end up... If he doesn't fortify properly here, it might be completely off cap there. Please don't trade. Let's go, baby. I don't know what Orange was doing with all of those troops. But... I'm so slow on normal speed. I'm not that slow. I'm also, I realize I'm trying to position myself appropriately here. There's the set. And let's see how much is down here. You know, I probably need to be a little bit careful. This can actually wrap through and break there. Alright, he is on the cap here. But honestly, I can just bait this, right? Like, I can just do this. Because this has nowhere to go now. If I have a set on 3, I just win. Otherwise, he slams it and then just loses anyway. Even if he wins it, which he doesn't. Good game. All right. Cap slammed on turn 1, and we were good. How's Seamus going? He's still peeing everywhere. He's fine. Still kicking. But thank you for asking. Not you, him. Oh, my opponent? Oh, because when you watch on 1.5 speed, the opponents look kind of fast too? That's probably fair. All right, after this one, guys, we'll play one more game. I got time for one more. Technically, I might have time for 2 if the first one goes fast enough, but I'm just going to set it at one more game because that'll give me more time to get ready to go. But I do have to go in a bit. And I'm getting a little hungry for a little snack. But we'll play one more after this. I'm not going to stall this out. I'm just going to win. Or maybe I world dom him. I'm not going to world dom him. I have the troops to world dom him, but I'm not going to do it. Let's just win the game. Solid W. The moment yellow opened my cap up and realized that I had blue trapped was really funny. And that's why kill guards are so important. That's why this cap was super useful. I'm glad I didn't go for this bonus, even with black rolling me. Like, if black had won that, fair enough. I don't think he was intentionally stalling. I'm pretty sure he closed his game. Orange expert, yellow intermediate, white intermediate, blue beginner, black novice. Not surprised by the insta quit there. Let's see. Now we're back up. Hey, look, I had admittedly lost a couple games for our Friday video, so I dropped below Grandmaster. But we're back. We are back. And then I'm back streaming at least once a week is the goal. So if you guys are enjoying the content, hit that like button and subscribe if you have not already. We're going to try to play as much or do as much streaming as I can. I am a busy fella sometimes, so I'm not always able to do it too much. But I appreciate you all joining me both on YouTube and Twitch. Last game of the stream, everybody. Stick around. Should be a fun one. Hey, Paul, thank you very much for the well played. I appreciate it. And Shannon. But yeah, Tom, I don't think he was trying to stall too bad. Not intentionally, at least. He just quit. I wish it would, in that case, kind of wish it would just flag them out. But it is what it is. Aventor, thank you very much for the follow over on Twitch. Much appreciated. And we're getting closer to 1,000 followers on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube, you're not yet following on Twitch. Technically, Twitch is a little bit faster, I think. We had like 4 people in my lobby and they all left, which is a bit of a bummer. But yeah, Twitch is we're 58 followers away from 1,000 over on Twitch. And we're like 50 away from 3,300 on YouTube subscribers. Let's see. This is probably going to autoplay a video on me. Oh, no, it doesn't. We've actually been growing a good amount lately on YouTube, which has been exciting. I like, admittedly, when there's more growth, it becomes more, selfishly, probably a little bit more enjoyable for me to do. So I appreciate all you being here. Outlander, thanks for following on Twitch. See, I just got to plug the cross channels here. You'll give me another 5 British pounds if I win the last game. I appreciate it, Tom. We'll see. Having trouble filling the lobby on the map that I want to play, but we'll try our best. Thank you, Outlander. Thanks so much. Oh, hope everybody had a good week this week, though. I wanted to go golfing this morning, but it was raining, so that did not happen. Maybe I can do it early enough tomorrow morning. It would make me... I'd have to go to bed early enough, though. That is always the interesting question. Can I go to bed early enough on a Saturday? Actually, really, on any day of the week. We will see. All right, we almost got a full lobby. And then we'll play. Appreciate everybody's support. Once again, I keep saying that. Hopefully Fergus. I appreciate Fergus's support. He's a good guy. All right, let's roll. We are... Heard the sound of somebody leave the lobby. Literally heard the sound of somebody leaving the lobby after I'd hit ready up. Yo, Ayo, what's up, man? Welcome in. Last game of the day. Thank you for being here. I might have to move Fergus again. We're only going to have 5 play. Yeah, somebody didn't ready up because, again, they had left before it even gave them the chance to. We are playing as a green player out of the 3rd position on Stinkpot Cove. This spot doesn't seem... Oh, this one. I like this one. This is a 1-point hold right here. As is this, but I think this is makes a little bit more sense positionally because I don't want to feel like I have to play for the split here. I go before both black and white. Because here's the problem, right? If I go on the 2 here, logistically, this is a further out, either the 2 or the 1 here. There's a further out 1-point holds for this entire left-hand side, at least these areas, which is great, right? That's really good. The problem is, if I go on the 2, black's just going to go here. So I should go here, which is what I'm going to do. Orange has a 2-point hold over this. Pink bot over here. My hope is that by going here, this dissuades black from going right next to me. It may not. There's also... Nobody can get the one... All right, I have to play this first turn quite slowly. Because this is a super irritating cap spot by black. And, like, eventually, I should be able to get the bonuses behind them as long as somebody isn't also behind us. We don't see red, which doesn't make me super happy. You are on YouTube, on the TV, Twitch on the phone. White goes over here. All right. So red is the only concern I have for a player cap behind us. Right? Because we know black isn't. We're actually only going to start with... If red hits us, we're only going to start with 5 here. I prefer to start with 6, obviously. So maybe I roll my 3. I might not even roll black out of this back spot. Although if somebody else... Like if red or... If I see black... This is what it is. If I see the pink bot hit black here, I will roll black here. Because there's a chance that they don't... Oh, red is going to hit there. That was just a 3-on-1. Red could be behind me. Don't love it if they are. But if they're not, like, this is a plus 11 1-point hold back here. Pink goes after me. I mean, black goes after me, too. Oh, pink. Yeah, but pink goes after me, but black... Oh, right. I wouldn't see it. I get what you're saying, but... I'll just hit this. I'm going to roll this out of white's way as well. Oh, this even helps my agenda. And it wins. Let's hope that one of red or pink or orange hit black. They'll get 1 fewer troop than they otherwise normally would. Like if this rolls to the left here, that'd be great. Or if it hits here, we'll know that because then we guarantee that black only has 11 territories. Black could also steal the cap here, which is something I'm just now realizing, which is arguably awful. And it hits me. Wowzers. Okay. Let's hope red's not behind us. will very quickly dictate how well this game goes for us. There's some bad luck. And they get 7. They're 5th position, so they get 7. They might steal. Honestly, though, black stealing the pink cap here is probably a good thing for me. They put 5 here, so they put 2 up there. Interesting. They'd hit this way. I have to be a little bit careful, but realistically, I should just take the bonus. Maybe I wait a turn. I mean, I'm going to get hit by white here. I'm only going to get 5 troops. Black will get probably a decent amount. I don't know. I don't know that I understand the appeal of this capital here. It's a shame that I didn't start with 6. I didn't expect red to roll me here. I do worry that red is behind me. The fact that there wasn't anything added to the 3 here makes me think that it's very possible that the red player is actually behind me. And if I'm sandwiched, I'm probably just screwed. Orange getting 12. That's the other thing. I'm not going to want orange behind me. You hope that they play within themselves here. But if I see orange take the +7 behind me, I'm probably just screwed. Oh, they're up here. They're going to get this. They hit into red. If that even is where red is, right? Super aggressive play by orange. And it might just work out for them. Red gets 5. Let's hope they don't hit me. If they don't hit me, we will get... Okay. We'll get 6. I feel more comfortable about taking this now. Because what, it'll be a 15 on 11. Chances of that actually working out is pretty slim. And now I can start playing for this back here more comfortably. 1 point hold over the left side would have been too good to have, which is why black probably blocked you in. I guess, but there's no guarantee that I'm going to get this, especially if red's behind me. And I might just end up uncovering red, you know? Pink did not lose its capital, which is interesting to me. I also don't know what white didn't put a lot on cap. They had a 6 here to begin with. I feel like black has to know that I have this bonus. And I assume that black is going to try to play for their split bonus in the +6 at some point. So I basically just have to beat them to that. Like the moment they knock me out in here, that's when I got to be wary of this. Because I'm not sure that they're ever going to really hold this long term. No fortified a cap is interesting. They must have had troops in here to roll this. I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually where they placed their troops on the previous turn. Although I don't know that they hit white here, did they? Oh, maybe the 3-on-1 to the left, and that's why they didn't fortify forward. Weird. I wonder if they undercut here. Now, orange isn't that strong on cap, but they're going to get a ton of troops on this next turn. At this point, even if black is holding the +6 here, they'll get, what, 10, 18 on 13? Or I guess they'll get 11. 19 on 13 probably doesn't happen because I'll pull the 2 back unless I have enough down in here. Orange gets 15. So orange got 12. They just picked up like 9 territories essentially on that last turn. White's already saying good game. I wouldn't go so far to say good game, but we're going to need some action from red, white themselves, somebody like that at some point here. The thing is, orange is not defending the capital here very well. Like, theoretically, I could take my... I'm going to get 6 + 4, right? This is a +4, I think. I could take my 10 troops and try to hit this, but I'm not sure that that's worth it. I do, again, where I think I just have this feeling that red's behind me. I really do. I think we're going to uncover red behind me here. Black is behind me. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. At least yours is the only easy bonus behind black. top bonus being split might just save you from red if he is behind it. That's fair. That's true. Like, red could be in this part of the bonus back here. He's playing super passive, though. You can't... In Expo, I just feel like you can't afford to play this passively. It's not going to roll the 3-on-1. Does it not get a card? It does get a card still. Yeah, black has this. He's probably going to break me backdoor. He puts 11 here. All right, he's not going to break me. So he's actually playing nicely here, which I'm surprised by. Because I'm obviously going to roll him out of here. Unless, again, red is behind me. Interesting. I don't know that I understand that, but... So black has this bonus. If only black knew how weak orange's cap was, I almost wonder if they'd pivot off of that position. So they put all but one troop here. Comes down to where red is. Yeah, exactly. I can expand here fast enough. I got to make sure I don't get knocked out of the other parts of the board, but... Orange getting 15. Likely... I'm surprised he hasn't taken the pink cap yet. He's leaving it here for some reason. And the fact that I don't know where red is, like red, really where red exists is likely either the friendship, stinkpot stash, or behind me. And this player's been playing very passively. Trades in early. That, I have a set. That could be good for us, an early trade. 2 attacks, 3, he's behind me. Such a bad spot to be, too. It's such a garbage spot to be, man. I'll play another game after this. Don't worry. This is a split bonus, but this is not. No, I'm going to level with you, Outlander. The way that he played that, the only way literally the only way he messes that position up, genuinely, and black's going to get the entire 1 point hold back here, which he deserves. Fair enough. Aggression play by black. Fine with it. The only way that red bungles that position is by breaking me, is by getting so greedy that you break me. If he had just stacked next to me on this spot here and I don't have any way to get in, I obviously wouldn't have slammed him. But more importantly, I don't have any incentive. Like, I'm sandwiched here. If I let him sit here, I'm just sandwiched. I let him hold a +7, getting all of these extra troops as I'm stuck between black. And also, like, if black didn't have this bonus, I'm actually surprised black wouldn't just full clear this pocket. I don't really see a reason not to do that, but we live. I'll try to survive. It probably won't work out in my favor, but I'll try to survive. And I will try to keep red kill guarded. We'll see how long it takes orange to do something. So the problem is white is hitting orange now, I think. Part of this issue, red's not going to... Like, obviously they quit, but it's one of those things where, like, I understand red strategy. I don't like the cap spot, but I understand the strategy. The strategy is to do exactly what they just did. Again, they shouldn't have broken me. Not breaking me there is probably the smart choice. I'm stuck in a position, like, I get away with what I just did if black doesn't cap here. But the moment that red shows me that they're behind me and black's in front of me, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's truly no correct way to play it. There's no good way for me to play that position at that point. I'm too early in the turn order. There's another player on the board getting too many troops. Black's getting too many troops. It's just not very fruitful. And unfortunately, red is actually taking cards somewhere else, which is not great. I'll keep trying to defend this position back here. But I won't be surprised if black just starts taking cards on me. There's a way out of this game, though. Even with me sacking into red, there's a way out, and it's milking red for their cards in the hopes that somebody else plays for red on the other side of the board, knowing that they're cap free. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have a good way to win that. I need to hope he doesn't roll this. He's getting what, 14? No, he's only getting 7. So he actually got broken down here. I didn't even realize that. I actually can't even afford to hit this because there's a chance that red places troops in here. Paul, what's up, Paul? Paul says, could you do the same thing red did to you but better? Yeah. Sort of. My intention actually isn't really to do that. It depends on if I'm able to get the next set of trades, right? If I can survive back here, and I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think I will. I think there's a pretty good chance that black trades in and just rolls this, gets me out of here. Which I still, again, I have positioning up here. So black doesn't know about this. The longer this survives, the better for me. The fact that orange got the second best trade is tough. Like, black is going to get the 23 trade. There's almost no way that I survive here. I basically have to take one of these cards off of red. And there's a chance that red places its troops in here, opens black up. So I need to make sure that black's 12 doesn't have pathing into me. And as far as I can tell, it's still getting cards elsewhere. I'm lucky he got broken because that at least gives me some legs to stand on. But I basically can't take this card off of him. Because if I take the card off of black, I risk potentially black having a line into me. It's unknown. You think orange broke him? I'm unsure about that. Pink has finally lost its capital. I guess it lost it last turn, but like black should roll me here. And then at that point we got to play for the pink elimination. Which I do have that set on 3. What a joke, dude. Like, genuinely, what a joke. That's actually such a joke. I'm not mad that he rolled me. I said he should roll me. I actually said he should roll me. I'm mad that he loses 12 on a 12 cap. Once again, never something that should happen. Here's the question I have. Do I trust that black... It's not black, sorry. Do I trust that orange and white would have removed enough of pink down in here? Like, do I think this will be the end of pink up here? Because, again, I have the trade, and I could get 4 cards off of pink. Or three cards off of pink. And then have, like, a stack to sit on. It's exponential. I'm not actually out of the game until somebody hits me and eliminates me. And I believe black did not knock red out of here back here. I'm pretty sure he's got red kill guarded, so we're hoping red trades in back there. Got pink here, got pink here. That could technically be pink over here. Orange getting 26. Which could be good, right? Like, orange could go down this way. Or maybe he already has taken pink out of here, and this is the end of pink. And I won't know it, so I'm going to have to hit it. Black is our 3-cap player, by the way. It's not orange, so... This is not where I want these troops. He's not the quickest guy in the world. kill me. All right, where red does trade. Where, oh, where is the pink player? Down here, probably. I can't get there. White, or the only way I can get there is up through orange this way, down this way. I hope red's set behind black. That'd be great. One territory left. We have the trade. It's a hefty one, too. I wonder how weak white is. Like, do we have enough troops to eliminate white? I don't know. Found red. Huh. Oh, I'm dead. I should have gone down through the 18 here. There is a world here, though, that... Oh.
This is fine.
Oh, white's going to get hit.
This is fine.
I was going to say there's a world that white can eliminate orange. Because orange actually doesn't have a cap. I don't think. Unless him and white traded. Which they might have. I should have gone. I could have killed pink. I could have gone through here and taken it, but I would probably die anyway. Oh well. If it isn't the last game, then five euros on for the next one. I appreciate that. Or £5. Is it the pound symbol? The euro is more of a C with 2 slashes through it, isn't it? Unless I'm crazy. Yeah, no, it's like a giant C with 2 slashes through it, which makes it look like an E. I was hoping I'd die faster. Yeah, white's got 2 caps. I wonder if white he probably doesn't have a trade on 3. I was like, I wonder if white realizes that he could theoretically set in and hit orange. I do wonder why orange doesn't defend their capitals at all, but it's probably because they're not very good. It's going to be a tough finish. I was hoping that red would flag first before I'm eliminated, but I don't think we're going to be lucky enough for that to happen. I really don't understand why orange didn't go for pink there. I thought that would have been a cheaper elimination. Is he going for white? Oh my goodness, he is. White's on 4 cards. If this 18 moves... No way. No shot, right? Red's getting how much? 3? There's no way I have enough troops to eliminate white, right? There's just no way. Like, white didn't react, so it's probably fine. White probably has a ton on cap. I don't know, man. I don't know. What if they have, like, nothing on cap? Okay, honestly, this was slow rollable until I just lost 10 troops hitting a 7.
Yeah.
Legitimately slow rollable until that's how much was there. I was hoping there wasn't stuff sitting in front of him. Bummer. It is an odd game. Pound is the strongest currency, so 5 euros or dollars would be less. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That's interesting. Definitely cooked here. Although black has all of this back here now, so you know it's possible that they could still have red kill guarded though back here. Red has flagged. We at least get 4th. I got enough time. As long as the next game doesn't take like an hour, I can play one more. How great would it be if white didn't trade, hit the 11 here, stepped up. Okay, white trades. They could theoretically blast orange. I don't doubt they will. They should just kill me. They'll be on 5 after or 4 after it. Or kill red. Oh, unless they went... Maybe they're going for... They could go for black, actually. I hit orange up here. Oh, I'm so cooked. Chat, are we cooked? I'm so dead. This doesn't even trade him in, which is funny. That was awful pathing. He like didn't get red, so he had to pivot and get me instead. That's fine. Does this show me where everybody is? I'm trying to block the light a little bit. I don't know where the rest of red is. Pink here. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. White was GM. I wouldn't, gonna be honest, wouldn't have guessed. Yo, what's up, Ryan? Welcome in. We'll play one more. I can't end on that. That was garbage. Lost so many rank points from that, too. The 4th place finish, we lose that many rank points. All right, tell you what. Let's go. I don't know that I like that map that much. But we'll try, maybe I'll try it again. Unlucky sandwich. It happens. I'm not worried about it all that much. Charge my watch. Don't worry, Ryan. What a time to join. It's a great time to join because the game just ended. So now we can play another one. Because I wasn't going to play another one. That green play, too, wouldn't get... Well, technically, he's not anymore. I think what people don't understand is I don't care... Or sometimes don't understand is I don't care enough about my rank where if somebody makes a play that's just so doofusy, I'd rather just punish the play and call it a day than like sit around in a position that I know is borderline unwinnable and twiddle my thumbs over and over again. Like I probably can win from that position, milk the trades being higher, etc. I don't know. I'm just trying to have fun, and that kept it interesting. We at least had a chance. Interestingly, the name I just discovered is somebody I've already played today. So they did not ready up, and I'm glad they didn't ready up because again, we've already played them today. Blizzards on this board are actually not terribly impactful. This one is. I don't want to be anywhere in here. This is 2-point hold for all of this. I like this spot actually. Play for the +8 Scrappy Shack. I could go here as well. Actually, you know what? This cuts off a line on the board. I'm going to go here. So with this Blizzard here, this top line is very useful for this bottom pathing here. You dip into the pocket. So there's a middle line and there's this top line. And I like the gravity that the top line has here. It's probably not a turn 1 bonus. White does not ready up. Pink is potentially already MIA. This also shows my capital to... If pink is botted, all 3 remaining players, which might mean they don't end up bugging me over here. If I had this territory here where black is, I would have kept there, but I obviously am removed from that spot. So I don't hate this. I don't have vision up here. I got to be a little bit careful. I could have gone on this as well for the same reason that this one is effective. This is a little bit closer to that middle area. Pink cap down in here. I'm the only one that sees it. You know, maybe like black on the 2 or... The 1 here, we don't see them. I want red on like the 2 here. That would be a good spot for them. They're listening to me. And blue down here. Sick. Blue will probably end up with double capital by the second turn. I'll start with 6. Probably not a turn 1 take. Also probably slow. I'm probably going to slow roll my 2s off just because. Red likely ends up getting a turn 1 up here, which is a bummer. But they've got the troops for it. White fails that. Yeah, slow rolls should target human players with slow rolls. I actually don't even know that I want a turn 1 up here bonus. Let's go. I don't see black's cap. I see blue, and I have a feeling they're going to end up being stronger. We lose that. Might as well hit the bot over here. That one wins. I'm just trying to pick up extra troops at this point. Maybe I hold them for a turn. That one wins. Sick. And then I'll just see what I can't pull off up here. The mathematical chances of that happening are so unbelievably slim, but like, wow. I mean, that's potentially game ruining for me. It's just, how often have you seen somebody? I had a guy in my, I think it was stream chat months ago. It was either stream chat or it was either stream chat or a video, and he was trying to tell me, I think it was stream chat because I remember talking to him. He was trying to tell me, oh no, but you're not even going to get this bonus on this turn. Why wouldn't you just place troops in here to make sure you can get, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to question it. He was trying to tell me that if it's 100% roll on a 2, you can't lose 4 troops. And I was like, that's not true. Like, if it's a 5 on 2, that's not 100% roll, you can lose 4 troops. So how do you think that works when it's... How do you think that works when it's a... What a greedy play. You would blitz... Or did they just slow roll a 2 this way? They end up getting it, which is crazy to me. Like, just to reduce my troop count. Wow. Or my territory count. That's super annoying. Unless they thought I had this bonus, which I obviously don't. I don't know. Anyway. Anywho. I wonder if blue doesn't play for this, do I play for this over here? Like, if they don't go to the right, I almost would go to the right first. It's a tough start. Because I'm not going to be able to hit this 3 right away. Slow play from blue. Interesting. I almost wonder if it... What? How does the bot have 8? How does the bot have 8? Did the bot get this bonus over here somehow? Crazy. Yeah, it was trying to tell me you get... I'm like, a 5 on 2 you can lose 4. Cat in the middle, please. Oh, yeah, the cat's totally in the way. You guys couldn't even see that. I'm not going to put him in the middle. We'll put him on the left-hand side, like right here. My bad. Sorry about that. I actually can do this, which is surprising. This is a terrible idea, but... Oh, my God. I'm gonna throw a fit. I need a Snickers. I'm not me when I'm hungry. Oh, that's actually super good. Dude, I'm sorry. I don't know how I go from rolling a 2 and losing 4, and then I try to slider. I just wanted to slider 2 this way. 89% roll, ladies and gents. 89% roll. Remember, they say it's an 89% roll. And it fails. I think I lose 3-on-1s at about a 50% clip. It's wild. Yo, Sadak, my bad, man. It's not an image, by the way. This is a cat. You can see my hand here. This is a living cat. He just doesn't move a ton. 89% my foot. I've seen you lose more than 11. You and me both, Outlander, dude. Oh. Oh, man. Ryan, I'm sorry to hear about your family health issues. Hopefully they get resolved. Yeah, sorry about Fergus blocking the map as well. Blue is back. I hope pink breaks red again. That'd be great. Does he go to the right? He doesn't. He goes for his bonus. He's going to get the pink cap off of this as well. Unless somebody else took it, which they did not. At least not yet. But maybe... Well, this is a +4. Yeah, but White wouldn't have had this. White just had a ton of territories, I guess. There's no +3s on this board, are there? There are not. Yeah, White just had a crap ton of territory. Getting 9. Jeez. I need to take a risk on this next turn. I need to finish my bonus, and then I need to hit as much of White as possible. And just accept the fact that red might be able to do something to me. Burned everything on pink. He probably did, but I think it's all right. Black is here. I got to take a turn to just be a little weak. Hope black doesn't break me. Black got 6, so they didn't have this bonus. We actually knew they didn't have that bonus. He did take the pink capital. 4 on cap is weak, but I don't want to push that. I am also worried about red. I'm worried about both black and red, but I'm also worried about the bot breaking me. Like, if red doesn't hit me here, plays for the left-hand side where they had already stepped in previously, I think they're less likely to hit me up here. After my next turn, by the way, I'm going to go use the restroom. Meant to do that already, but that did not happen. I meant to do it between... Well, I meant to win the last game, but happens. Hayden, what's up, man? Welcome in. This is our last game, by the way, everybody. Boom Shklaka, how are we doing? You were the one that actually told me to move the cat. Thank you. Sorry that the cat was in the way, everybody. I'm doing all right. I'm a little hot. I don't even have any AC on or anything in here. I think it's like 77 in my office. It's probably a bit too high. I don't think it's even that warm out. I don't know how warm it is outside, but... I think red's going to break me. The 7 there concerns me, maybe just a little bit. It's always these... Why do you have to play like a... I'm not going to say it. There's no point going for this now. If this is how this guy's going to play, I just have to play like a weenie. Both bots should theoretically set before me. Blue actually didn't have the bonus down here. It's like clockwork, dude. These players can't play Good Neighbor. They're allergic to it. I feel like I've played against this player before, too. You would think, like, they'd been broken enough or hit enough times in their life. Why did it reset? It reset his turn timer there. I've seen that happen sometimes. I don't really understand it. The white bot... Oh, no. That's going to roll my capital. It's legit going to roll the capital. It lost 2 troops. I have no words. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. So blue lost one of those capitals to somebody, probably red. I can't believe the bot was getting that many troops. I've never seen a bot that effectively move around the board that early in the game. This is also terrible. I mean, this is just going to kill me too. I think I have to set. I don't want to though. Because I think the other bots will set first. Like maybe I have a chance at getting through blue here. Actually, maybe that's the move. Well, I don't have a lot of troops here, Outlander. Like, this isn't actually probably even enough, but... Not looking good. I gotta hope that blue doesn't have a trade, gets a card in here, and this is the end of it. I almost wonder if I was close enough to eliminating it, but I don't want to risk it. I need black to disrupt red. I'm not sure that's going to happen either. Pink was in here. White is up here. Red up here. We got a chance. My killed lost is kind of crazy. Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. That's dreadful. I mean, I at least got a good roll there on the 6. Red's getting 25. There's a good chance that red just kills blue here. Especially if he's the one with this capital. That's why this was risky going for this. Black has his hands full with white. Maybe. It's very well possible. Is this just the death of blue? Because I die right after this. Yeah, it is. Poor blue, man. Guys, I'm so hungry. I got some pretzels here. I'm about to die, so it is what it is. But I need to take a... I'm like... I need to eat something quick. Even stinking positive rolls of capital. Keep going. Kill me. Why wouldn't you? I might have to play one more. Wow. Bot's getting 28. I honestly hope black eliminates me here. I'm sorry I'm eating on stream. I don't do this normally. Yeah, Brian's the bad luck. Hayden says, couldn't join earlier. The free dump day today, so was getting rid of all of our trash. That's fair enough, man. Found white's cap finally. Didn't think that's where it would be. You guys ever heard of Dots pretzels? Because that's what I've got here. These things are like crack cocaine. I say this as someone who has never tried crack or cocaine. No, I'm almost done. They sell the larger bags at Costco, and they're very good. Yeah, my fiance told me we're leaving at 5:40. So I have an hour and 10 minutes. I will try one more, but not on this map. I will not play this one again. I do wonder where the rest of pink is. I thought it was in this bonus. Did red get hit by white? Probably not. He's not. He's getting 40. White's only getting 9. It trades, though. Not great. What is slurm? Somebody said something about pretzels. Oh, Outliner. A place here called Pretzel Palace. They do soft pretzels and stuff. They have some pretzel twists. Covered with cheese. So good. Interesting. Where is that? Is that a state or a different country? Because I would love to hit up some pretzels. Don't love this. Don't love that. No trade on 4. We're cooked. Salt Lake City? Sick. I'll have to check it out if I'm ever there. Which I probably won't be. But, or at least not anytime soon. Not having a trade here is devastating. Truly. I like how red is womp-womp to against black. So what we need here, we need white to get rebroken. Red did just get 40 troops. Oh, he's going to kill both of us. This is a great play by black. Or, like, theoretically, he should kill both of us. Black wins the game if he kills me. He does not kill me. I wish this would be the absolute pristine time for a trade on 4 if red doesn't kill me here, and I don't have one. Slurm is a fictional... Oh, I see. You know, I've watched Futurama, and yet... Okay, red does kill me. All right, we'll play another one. The fact that this worked out for red is frustrating, because I don't think they're very good. Like, they should have just killed me earlier. But, alas. White needed to break them more, too. I'm not sure how they didn't pull that off. Look, 2 bad games in a row, and we tank our Grandmaster rating. All right, somebody asked me earlier how often I play this next map, and we are just... Well, do I want to play it? Probably. I need, like, a good mental reset game. I'm sorry, Brian. All right, this one, I promise, guys, this next game actually is the last game of the stream. I won't have time to play another one. I'm 70% Dolomite. Interesting. I'd like to visit the Dolomites. Outlander says, I think it's actually one of those, DoorDash remote kitchens. Based out of a place called Thirst Drinks. That's interesting. More of a thirst trap kind of guy. Not actually. Guys, look at the chunky guy. Oh boy, Ferg. He's a funny dude. All right, we almost got a full lobby. Last game of the stream. Wish me luck, everybody. If I lose, I've let you all down. Hey, Peter. All right, everybody, I'm going to need you to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, because I'm sick and tired of you not liking the videos. And with that, let's play some Risk. And that is the best impression that I can do. I will not do one better than that. I should have pulled out my stabbing knife on my opponent's last game. Yeah, sorry. It would be really funny if I just pulled out a giant knife right now, but I don't have that capability. This is an unfortunate place to have so much material. I'd love to cap on this 3. I actually have terrible cap options this game because purple almost certainly places here on one of these spots. I almost wonder if I go in the 3 anyway. I got the 5 back here. I'm 6th position, so I kind of need to go on a strong spot anyway. And I only really have 2 of them. I can work with that. See money Trump is pretty... That was not... Oh, I've done... I haven't... The problem is I can't do the Trump consistently. I've done a Trump impression before, but I can't do it consistently. That impression was... If you're unfamiliar with the impression that I just did, it's Patrick Warburton, who is a actor, voice actor, etc. Joe in Family Guy, Kronk from Emperor's New Groove. He was also in like was it Rules? What was that show? Rules of Engagement? Was that it? Yeah, he was in Rules of Engagement. Might have been in something else. But that's the best impression I can do. I have done a Trump impression before, but it's not consistent, and I will not do one today. That was a weirdly good impression of Joe. So Adelfled, I've been doing that impression since I was like 16. I am not close to 16 in age anymore. So it is a seasoned impression for me. That is for sure. I don't know. One day I just like discovered I could do it and haven't stopped. Oh, black quit. I didn't realize that black quit. I wonder if purple tries to take this then. Hit orange. Darn it. Why is it only hitting me? I do wonder if purple rolls. Purple basically wins the game if he gets this capital here. The question is, does he take the bonus first and then roll it? Theoretically, an 11 on 3, I think it wins still, but... Oh, I don't like that at all. That's a 4 cap. Why wouldn't I take that? I'm going to have 14 troops here. I don't want to blitz it because I worry I'm going to get too bad a dice on a blitz. Actually, it came off material over here on the left. But I could throw one slow roll at it, see if it's successful. Also, red might move out of my way here. I didn't even consider that. Wind's been good on a bad streak at the moment, though. Thunder. Yeah, we absolutely are. I don't know how many wins we got. We won on... We actually technically lost that Tortuga game because I fumbled the bag. We won on Port Royal. We won on Cursed Hand Caves. Did we win the game on this map? I don't think so. I had this cap up here. Yeah, no, because blue is playing like a weenie. I don't know. I'm going to get... If this is a 4, which I think it is, because I don't know why he rolled the 5 out into this to take the bonus. I think my best bet is throwing one slow roll at it, and if I get 2 troops off of it... If I get 2 troops off of it, we take it. Red does not move out of the way. But it's like a 13 on 4 right now. Oh, man. Oh, goodness. Poor purple, dude. I didn't lose a single troop. Are the dice gods in my favor for once? The black is going to play for this. I'm like, we'll throw one slow roll at it, see what happens. 6 beats 4, 4 beats 2, 2 beats 1. Like, all right. Oh, the most beautiful thing you can possibly see. Well, yeah, if you Thunder, you're just tuning in. We got some generationally atrocious dice in some of these most recent games that we played. So I'm totally okay getting one here. I do wonder if purple tries to retaliate. I probably would. I actually could take this bonus, but... What? He's up here. I'm not surprised he knocked me out of there. Interesting. Orange is getting 11. I don't know why purple would play for that up there. Or not. I guess somebody on the could be on the flip side here. Oh, shnikes. Guys, I wasn't paying enough attention. Romania is a 1-point hold for Orient, North Africa, and Southeastern Europe, which is pretty bonkers, honestly. I'd love to take Italy. I don't think the purple player is going to permit me to do that. Almost makes up for losing. Yeah, we lost a 4. We lost 4 troops on a 2 with a what was it? It wasn't even a 6. It was like an 11. Was brutal. But we're back. Shannon said 10 out of a 10 impression. I would have definitely liked and subscribed if I wasn't already. That's how we do it. This is how we do it. I still have to use this 5 down here at some point. Red lost its capital. Not surprised by that. Did they lose the cap on the previous turn? They did. They had lost their cap on turn 1. Hey, that's sick. Maybe this 3 will fortify out. I would love if this got out of my way and I could hit less, but I'm going to have to hit it eventually, right? So... guess that's all we're gonna do there. I'm not gonna risk a roll that's not 100%. I'll tell you guys that much. I also am almost convinced that purple's cap's gonna get hit anyway. So I don't even know that I want to play for that. Like I think that's probably smart why I didn't slow roll it on the first turn regardless. Tom I already read what you'd said. I was going to read it, and you had already said it, and I already read it. Fergus isn't in the way. I'll move Fergus up off of the button here, I guess. Good boy, Fergus. I think Seamus is... my fiance's up in... laying in bed. I don't think she's sleeping, but she's up laying in bed, and I think Seamus is probably hanging out with her, so I would grab Seamus and show him to you guys again, because I know the last time we streamed people wanted that, but I don't think he's in a position for that to happen. As nice as... I'm going to be honest, as nice as, like, playing for Italy, there's so much junk in here. Ah, he did get this up here. I'm surprised he's actually holding this, to be honest. I'm not going to break him. I don't have any interest in doing that right now. Hey, you're good. I just wanted the capital. I also don't expect him to hold this for very long. But somebody was playing for this. There's possible that blue's behind orange, in which case it's just bots up here. But I think I just throw... this cap actually doesn't need to be as well defended as this one, because purple's cap looks directly at this one. So I might just throw like 1 here, 3 here, and then try to take as much of this down here as possible. It's going to depend on what red bot does. Like, I'd prefer if red bot placed up here. Blue is getting like 14, right? Yeah, orange is only getting 10. Perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. So I start with 7. I said, what, 3 here, 1 here, and then 3 here. Try to take as much of this bonus as possible. Okay. Come on, please, 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 please. Dang it. This is not where I anticipated orange, because black held that last turn. Blue's getting 17. I really needed that to win. I mean, orange very possibly still hits me anyway, but black actually has the +8 on the right-hand side here. That's super interesting information to have. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I was just hoping I'd take this, could hold it. But I don't want to break purple because I'm not trying to start any war beyond having the double capital position here. Orange being over on the left is interesting, though. I wonder if he had France then. Because he could go up into this region. But we have the red elimination if it doesn't trade then. If he went up into the top left. Like if he gets like 15 here, because I think he got 10 last turn. Purple only started with 10, so something broke them up in Scandi. Yeah, he gets 15. I gotta be careful here. He doesn't. All right, he doesn't hit me, which is nice. And does he go for this? Because I could again potentially get red. He doesn't. Okay. I still want red out of here. I don't think the kill guard is that valuable. I don't really want to show orange that I've taken this bonus. Red sets, hopefully. Yeah, all of that committed. Okay, not all of that committed up there. Bummer. Almost all of it committed up there. We have a trade in, but I'm absolutely not going to use it out of this late position in the turn order. Huh. Risky. I'm leaving it down here because black's going to break me if it's going to break me. Blue getting 23. What does this equate to? That's 10, 13. It's a total of 17 territories down here. There's 2 additional territories up here for 19. So that'd be 3 extra troops. What did I say? 13, 3 extra troops is an additional 3. So 16 plus 5 and a second capital would get you to the 23 mark. Thought that might happen. I was a little bit confused why purple didn't dump everything on this. They had that much left after this roll. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not sure about this one, everybody. That was a lot of troops. That was a lot of troops after the roll. I honestly think he probably even rolled purple's cap there. Does this player trade in? Does he trade in and try to take me? Does he go back for his original? Does he go for red? Go for black? It might be blue's game, but this is the type of thing where like the fact that blue didn't greed for my cap and either of my capitals here is interesting to me. He does take out red. Quick attacker too, which is certainly something. Let's see what orange does. There's a world where purple could even trade on 3 here before our next turn. I don't know that I want to break blue because I don't want to put that attention on myself. But also, like, does he just roll me anyway? That's certainly possible. I think orange is just clearing purple out of here up here. Orange is doing a lot of attacking. Well, I only get 13 here, right? You wonder if I can take out purple. I don't want to go for purple yet. I'm not actually going to put anything on the 12 cap. Because blue is open to it. If he wants to roll it, he's going to roll it. And I don't want to trade first because him and orange are going to trade first anyway. Like, I'd rather just force him to hit a capital. If he wants to greed for the capital, he can. And if he goes for black, he feeds me black. If he goes for purple, he feeds me purple. Unless, of course, blue is on Naples. If blue is on Naples, we're cooked. The game is over if the blue player is on Naples. I mean, this could work. Like, if he goes for purple now, we know he feeds it to us. And he'll probably break through orange to go get it. This is perfect. Unless he loops around, right? But more than likely, if purple doesn't have a trade on 3, if purple has a trade on 3, he sets in, and then we get a better trade. If purple doesn't have a trade on 3, then we get him right. Should be able to get him right here, and if we don't get him right here, we have pathing to the other positions that he could potentially be in. Now, I don't know who is in Russia. I think that might be just some of orange right now because black didn't get hit there. It's a little bit of a bummer that this is going to hit me here. Oh, it actually goes in. I'm wondering if this was also purple. Very possibly. Well, it wouldn't have been orange because I think orange went for the elimination. He has a trade on 3. Wow. That just gives me a better set, right? I would stop hitting me down here. I don't understand this play. I wouldn't have gone for you if it wasn't worth it. Now it's just... Now orange should just kill purple. We would also trade in off of black, but I think black might be worth too many troops up there to justify that play. Yeah, so we get the 30 trade. That's not bad. And if orange doesn't kill purple, which I think he's going to kill purple, which is part of the problem, right? Like, why wouldn't you at this point just take the extra card? That's not a lot. Is he going to hit blue? I'll take the extra card. I don't mind taking the extra card. I'll trade these to try to get one back. Because you blasted through all of my stuff. At that point, why let you get extra troops? I might as well give myself a better shot at the next trade. Find orange, interestingly. And if this doesn't eliminate... So now I'm on 4. If they don't eliminate black... Like, are these two mad at each... This is what can win me the game, is blue exclusively going into orange. Because I'm on 4 with a trade, and if black doesn't set on 3, we know black is up here. Because blue's not kill guarding. We see how many troops that they're getting. I mean, there's a world this feeds me potentially black into orange. If I get enough troops. Have a good one, Shannon. Enjoy Mother's Day. I'd say tell your mom I say hi. I'm not going to do that. Alright, we don't get black. That's alright. So I actually don't think I should... If I hold all of this, I don't know what orange is going to do, but I don't think I should trade in. I definitely don't think trading in is the right choice. I think holding out until 5 and the chance that... What? Dude, there's no way. That just rolled a... That was like a 20-something cap, right? That's crazy. I made the same face as the emoji I sent. I don't know that the game was gone. The way that Blue was playing this, I don't think it was gone. So theoretically, if I set and dump everything on the 30 here, and Orange doesn't do anything on this turn, is the 20... Like, I would have to look at how much is here. That's what I'm wondering, Outlander. I'm wondering, can I take Blue out for 4 cards? He got up into here on Orange. If Orange sets, I absolutely think I can, but if Orange doesn't trade, I don't think I can. Orange quits. Immediate bot out. Okay, this is interesting to me, because if it steps off the 33... I go for Orange first. Yeah, we go for Orange first. Because that's so much cheaper now. And then maybe off of Orange we can set in... There's Orange. I probably should have hit here first. Is this a cap run? I don't know where the last... Oh, it's probably behind him, right? Let's see if he had a trade. I'm going to eliminate him because the game will end on the spot. And I want to see if he had a set on 4. He didn't! He didn't have a trade on 4! Oh my god, he got so unlucky that the bot rolled his capital. I'm a little bit glad I eliminated him, because if we just won the game and I didn't know, I was going to be a little bit upset. He didn't have a set on 4. So I was going to win that either way. Even if I didn't get the elimination there, I was just going to have enough cards to eliminate him regardless. Intermediate on Blue. Purple was master. I had a feeling Purple was decent. Just got unlucky, honestly, with the middle position there. Expert on Orange. What a game. Brian, you brought the good luck. Well, you brought the bad luck first, right? No worries. That was a good one. I'm glad I stuck in it, and I'm glad we won. And we did it. We got the W. The George W. Risk. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Happy to come out here for nearly 4-hour stream, which is pretty good. Yeah, Thunder, you were the luck charm. You were the good luck charm. That's what it is. It was mega unlucky for Black's move there. Tom, thank you for the £5. Thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. Thank you for the stream. Was very entertaining. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Do these more often. I'll do my best, Tom. I really appreciate the support. Thanks so much, man. I hope you have a good night. Sadak over on Twitch. Thank you. Have a good night, man. Enjoy your sleep. No Spain Caps Edge. Ryan Phillips, that's Kevin's line. What are you doing? Oh, no, yeah, there was no Spain cap. Orange was close, but not quite. Hope you guys enjoyed, though. If you did, hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet. Follow on Twitch if you haven't followed on Twitch yet. As always, everybody, I've been C-Money. This has been Fergus. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a tremendous rest of your day. Peace. I sit here and I end the stream once I see that come over on YouTube. And some of you will see it on Twitch, but those of you on YouTube won't hear me rambling right now. So, bye-bye.